Check 1, 2.
2, 2, 3. Please tell me you got. So can you not hear us?
Mic check 1, 2. Hello.
Hello. 2, 3. Hello, Warhammer.
Mic check 1, 2. Check.
True.
Want to try something? Say hello, Elliot.
5. Hello and welcome to the Warhammer.
Hello guys and welcome to Hellstorm Wargaming. I think the sound's working, so say hello and let me know if it is. It looks like it is. Welcome to this battle report that is live. We are back streaming. We are live on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, which is obviously new for us, new for you. So welcome in. We are playing a practice mission for the Grand Tournament. There's Heat 1 this weekend at Warhammer World. And yeah, so I'm going to be playing my Blood Ravens versus Kevin is Deathwatch. And Elliot is going to be commentating for your pleasure. So hello everyone, hello Viking, Confurioso. Hello everybody, how you doing? 2-in-1 stream, yeah, it's exactly, so you can choose which platform, because I always ask, when I was streaming before, I used to ask what do people prefer, Twitch or YouTube when you're live. But yeah, you know, we're doing it at the same time. Hey Tezza, how you doing? Imperium versus Imperium Monkey will die and I'm happy about it. Nice one. But yeah, so we're playing Scorched Earth, which is Eternal War mission from Chapter Approved. So there are 6 objectives on the battlefield, as you can see, and also Kev's army, which isn't deployed yet, so don't worry about that. So there are 6 objectives. The deployment is search and destroy, so we have table quarters, as you can see. So there's the bottom right, which is just there. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I can't actually see who's followed. That's annoying. I'll sort that out in a second. Oh, Mohawk Miniatures. Thank you for the follow, dude. How you doing, man? So, Elliot, could you kindly point out the objectives?
One objective or one there.
No, 2.
One here.
Yeah. Look at this. We've got 2 arms doing it. It's great. It's great. Look at that. So, yeah, we've got 6 objectives. As I said, the deployment is search and destroy, so it is table quarters. And basically, you score a point for each objective you hold at the end of the turn. And if you hold an objective in your opponent's deployment zone, you can raise it. So basically get rid of that and score D3 points instead. So fairly straightforward, to be honest. I'm just going to move some stuff around on the stream so we can kind of see what's happening, where everybody is. And then we can, I'll go through my list, and then Kev will go through his list, and then Elliot will take over. Yeah. Is this the army you're taking to No Retreat 7? Asking for Fred. I mean, it may be. It might be. Who knows? I mean, probably, because I won't get anything paid in time, but yeah, maybe.
Oh. It's taking Nighthawns.
I'm going to take Nighthawns, because I painted them in, like, a day. I think I've just got a quick setting on the camera to do. Yeah, that's cool. So I'm going to go through my list. I'm rocking 9 command points. Hello, Elliot. Are you alright? You want to talk to them while I see what everyone's saying?
Hello and welcome to the Warhammer.
Hello.
That's all I've got.
That's it. Thank you for all the follows, guys. I'm getting emails about it, but the alerts will catch up in a minute. If you are watching on YouTube, then you can actually trigger alerts and stuff on Twitch. But it's up to you which one you want to watch on. Elliot Viking has spoken. I'm just loading my list now, guys. I'm still building the Stormcast, not enjoying these Snapfit things. Snapfit, they're alright. The Nighthawk went together quite well, to be fair. And I've painted them fairly quickly as well. But they're just ghosts, so you don't really have to do much. So, as I said, I've got 2 detachments.
Prepare to deep strike. Yes. Steel Ray.
Brother Snowy Wall, thank you for follow, man.
Some
Appreciate
more.
you. And Deco Henheim, thank you for follow, dude. Just discovered this channel today. Well, welcome, dude. Thank you for tuning in. So we've got a battalion. We've got Gabriel Angelos, and he's the Warlord. So obviously I'm using Blood Ravens, but I'm using Raven Guard Chapter Tactics. So I'm rocking 9 command points before we start. But Gabriel Angelos is the Warlord, and he's going to take Storm of Fire. So now everyone within 6 re-rolls hits. And if you roll a 6 to wound while you're within 6 of him as well, then you'll actually get an extra AP on your weapon. We've got Lieutenant Hellstorm, and he's rocking Teeth of Terror, so the cool chainsword. What are you shaking your head for? And he's basically got Teeth of Terror and a bolt gun. As a specific reason, we're doing 1750 points, not standard 2000. Because the GT, the Games Workshop GT, is running 1750 points, so we've kind of adopted that to our battle reports and stuff, so we're going to do that today, because this is a practice mission for the weekend. Best Hellstorm guy doing Hellstormy things for the Hellstorm in Hellstorm 40k. Yes, he is, Viking. So then we've got 3 units of scouts. They are just bolter scouts. They don't have any upgrades. They're just cheap tax, and also stop things getting too close. Oh, look at that. Confurioso. It's been that long he's forgot the commands. Bless. Then we've got a unit of aggressors. We've got a unit of 5 aggressors with the bolt storm gauntlets and the frag storm launchers. So they've just got loads of shots. Loads and loads of shots if they stand still, or they can infiltrate and stuff, and then they get really close. And we've got a unit of assault centurions with the melter guns and the siege drills and the hurricane bolters. So we're getting loads of shots, melter guns, and then they're really good in combat as well. Then we've got spearhead. We've got a tech marine leading that. He's just got a chainsword and the bolt gun. Confurioso, that command does work. So you'll just have to try and remember what it does, or where it is, or what you need to type in. So in the spear, we've got the Tech Marine leading it, and then 4 heavy supports. We've got 2 rapier carriers with heavy bolters. So that is the quad track things with 12 bolter shots. And then 2 Relic Leviathan Dreadnoughts, both with storm cannon arrays, both with 3 hunter missiles. So that wasn't a word, that was missiles. So yeah, so that is the list. It's 1750 points. You've seen it a lot. You've probably seen it in a couple of battle reports. You've seen me use it live. You've seen me use it everywhere now. It's getting a bit old. So I am painting a new list, but that's what I'm using today. Carpets. Oh my god. Brilliant. So I said, I'm just saying last time, guys, if you do want to trigger alerts and stuff like that, earn sub points, that is all over on Twitch. But you know, you're more than welcome to watch wherever you like. So now I'm going to hand over to Kev. Kev is going to go through his Deathwatch list. It's got a Leviathan in there as well with storm cannons and stuff.
Don't spoil it.
Can you have Bloodraven units infiltrate? In Germany, most tournaments rule chapter tactic, yes, but stratagems, no. So basically, in the codex, it says that if you do not have a specific chapter tactics, you count as another one for the purposes of stratagems and relics. So essentially, I'm playing Bloodravens, and they have the Bloodravens keywords, but for relics and stratagems and basically all the rules, they count as Raven Guard. Otherwise, that or any other chapter that isn't painted that way would be pretty useless, to be honest. You'd probably end up just repainting, really. But yeah, so I'm gonna like my Red Ultramarine. They just choose what they want. So I'm gonna pass over to Kev. He's gonna go through his list, and then Elliot's gonna take over, and he's gonna talk. He's gonna stop reading about the Empire from the old world, and yeah, he's gonna go over it. So I'll just jump out and let Kev come in. It's super great production value. Look at that. Look at that swap, guys.
Ooh! All of a sudden, a Kev appeared. So yeah, I'm bringing Deathwatch to the Grand Tournament because I'm a masochist. My list is 2 battalions, so rocking the 13 command points, which is kind of fun because I get to use loads of stratagems. Hey! So the list is a Watchmaster as he comes, a Watch Captain as he comes, a Chaplain, a Librarian from the Bloodravens, the actual Bloodravens, not these fake ones that Mike is using. Yeah, with a 4-sword and Smite, Null Zone, and Psychic Scourge.
Nice.
Remembering the Psychic Paradigms, that's good. I then have 3 squads of Intercessors, 2 that are armed exactly the same with auto bolt rifles.
The assault one?
No, the normal ones. Bolt rifles. Just bolt rifles. One of them has a grenade launcher, and the Sergeant has a power sword. And then I've got 5 Intercessors with Stalker pattern bolt rifles for the extra long range and shooting of things. And then I've got 3 veteran squads, a 5-man squad with Stalker pattern bolt rifles, so the old ones that are not quite as good as the Intercessor ones, but there you go. Yeah. More shots, but they're heavy. Where they've got 2 chainsaws, 2 storm shields, and a power sword. Then I've got 5 veterans with storm bolters, 4 with storm bolters, 1 with a frag cannon. The sergeant's got a power sword. There's 2 storm shields and 2 chainsaws.
Yeah, there's too much in your list.
There is too much in my list, yeah. And then they've got 6 veterans in my last squad, which has got 4 storm bolters, 1 guy with a bolt gun and chainsword, 2 storm shields, power swords, another chainswords, and a frag cannon. More frag cannons. I would like to have more frag cannons, but I don't. And then my heavy support is a Relic Leviathan Dreadnought with 2 storm cannon arrays and 3 hunter killer missiles and 2 heavy flamers because, yeah, it's kind of fun. And I can deep strike it. Ha ha ha. And then a Contempt and Mortis Dreadnought for the other heavy support with 2 twin las cannons because las cannons that hit on 2s are quite nice. And then to fill out the points, there is a Razorback with a Storm Bolter and twin auto cannons, twin assault cannons. So yeah, that's my 1750. It gets a lot of command points to play with. It is kind of fun. It is not massively competitive, but it is kind of good. And obviously, Mikey's Bloodravens have been nicking things they shouldn't be, and now they're going to get smited.
Yeah. Just want to say, Moon Tyranid happy birthday for 1 year subscriber on Twitch. Send me your address, I've got a present for you. Thank you very much, man. That's so kind of you. 1 whole year on Twitch as a subscriber. Our only 1 year on Twitch. We've not even been on there for the past month. 3 months.
That's dedication.
That is dedication. So thank you very much for
Here's
tuning
a
in.
present.
So there you go. So Elliot, do you
Cool.
want to take over?
Come on, Elliot.
Yes.
Get in the hot seat.
Let me just slide myself in.
Can you remember what to do, Elliot?
Can't remember.
This is a stream. And this is the chat.
Why do you have it angled towards the desk, you freak?
Oh.
Oh,
shorter than you.
all the power.
You want to sit comfortably?
All of the
How's
power.
the face?
I'm
Face
comfortable. Could be more in.
More in?
More in.
More in?
There we go.
It's like a nice portrait, smile with a mugshot.
There we go. Right, I need to catch up now. Snaz? Which one? Which one's Snaz? Ah, okay, the one that says Snaz.
You ready?
Hello and welcome to the Warhammers. I don't know the agenda or anything that's going to be happening from this point forwards. So, what's happening now?
So, we obviously have Search and Destroy, so I have this deployment. Kev has this one. I chose deployment sides, so Kev's actually going to deploy first. So, yeah, Kev, would you like to start?
Yeah, go on. So, my first thing first,
Yes.
I'm going to put down.
There. I know what you're going to do, so make sure you've got enough power on the battlefield so you can use one. Deep strike.
When you do it, or?
No, it's when you finish deploying. Kind of like, you know, like half.
Oh yeah, no. That's fine.
Just checking. Just checking.
Have you seen how many points I paid for a unit of veterans?
Very
Power
good.
level.
How do we turn the music down? Confurioso says it's
VNC.
this one, the code. Okay.
And the bottom right.
What about now, Con? Fury. Oh, there's so many mics and booms and stuff. They
And
annoy.
if not, turn down the desktop.
Let me know if that's better, please, Mr. Furioso.
I'm going to spend a stratagem to put the Centurion in the shadows.
They're not in reserve. They get sent for the first turn starts.
In the shadows.
Beautiful
After siege or
concepts.
before siege?
I just start with the fire.
Well, I'm also going to spend a stratagem. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to spend 3.
You spend 3.
Because I'm going to use the teleporterium. And I'm Mortis Dreadnought, Relic Leviathan, and 6-man veteran squad are all going to go in the teleporterium. The good thing is, yeah, but I now need to roll the dice. Yeah, 5 or 6? No, don't get a 1. I don't get 1 back. Oh well, but they're in the reserve.
Okay. So I'm going to spend another command point and I'm going to put the aggressive in the shadows.
Good for now.
You're looking for chat, Elliot.
Eye contact. Oh, I didn't want to talk over you.
In the shadows, is that
So I'm just making
when
eye
you set
contact
the
with them
unit
all
up, or is it
instead.
you do it all at once?
No, it's one at a time.
It's one at a time.
I should do one.
I usually deploy. Because mine is just use a stratagem during deployment.
Play Blood Angels. Stop playing whatever faction you're playing right now and play Blood Angels.
I just want everyone to know that I can see the chat. I've got a very special screen just over here behind the dice.
He can't. He can't. Complain about him. I will listen to your complaints.
That's them complaining about it. No, give them to that. Stand on the terrain. Get on the terrain.
So at this point in the game,
At this point in the game,
the
we're
two
towing
Marine
terrain.
players are just placing all of their Marines probably on the back line because that is that's all we can expect from Marine players.
Is that a scout queen? There's no scouts queen down yet.
I don't have any scouts. Scouts were wimps.
Now I'm going to deploy the screen.
You say screen, I say dead meat.
No, Dark Angels are not fine. No. Maybe. The ones that wear black armor are fine. Ravenwing? Is that the...
They are.
Ravenwing are fine.
Ride the bikes and motorcycles.
Deathwing are fine.
Green Ring.
Green.
Perfect.
Greenwing, rubbish.
No, they're not.
Rubbish.
I will smite you with my green ring.
I'll get Captain
Actually, I won't smite you. Alexander will smite you with his green ring.
Oh, Michael, thank you for the subscription. Thank you very much. I'm sorry if I've completely missed people.
You can go on there.
Is this...
Look at your things.
Oh, 8 minutes ago? Oh no, so I've only missed
You're on this one. You're doing good.
Michael, Michelle, I'm going to say all three. All good. All good in this hood.
You're out of practice, Elliot.
It's also a bit of a weird one because I don't know when I should be talking and when I shouldn't be talking.
Whatever you like.
Yeah, but you two are doing your deployment.
Well, you just talk about what we're doing then.
Okay.
Tell everybody. What's everybody want to know?
Well, I don't know. So who's deploying what now?
I'm deploying a unit of scouts.
So Mikey is deploying a unit of scouts
on the battlefield.
on the battlefield.
In a line.
In a line.
To stop Kev.
Good evening, Michael Miller. Thank you for joining us.
Hey Mick, you alright?
Or Mick, if that is your preferred
That has
nom.
in it Librarian.
Yeah.
And a 5-man veteran squad, which I put Sergeant off there. That's that way I know they're in it.
5-man veteran squad inside the Razorback with a librarian.
Yes.
Le bibliothèque.
Fear the bibliothèque.
Now Mikey's putting more scouts down
In charge, right?
within charge range. You know how they would be better?
What?
If they were Blood Angel scouts that had combat knives.
That would be better.
It's good that they're red so you can see them from the top down, Elliot.
Oh, much better now. I've heard your lovely voices. Thank you, Mick Miller.
God, don't you serious?
Oh, your friends here?
Hey Mike, how you doing? That's,
that-
that's Mike.
That's Mike.
Powerhouse Mike.
Can I not try and pronounce that?
You can try and pronounce it.
I'm not going to, for fear of embarrassing myself. I can't even. I was going to say the second name looks easier, but it doesn't.
Well, it might be. Unless someone's got a very similar name to him. Might be. I think he's got a proper username on YouTube, so it might not be the Mike. So hello.
Hello. Nice to
Loads of room.
nice to have you along for the ride.
Okay, so you put your details then. There. Alright, cool.
In the wood.
So what's gone next? You've just got a unit of veterans
Hashtag cover.
Another unit of veterans, yeah.
No, intercessors. These
in
are
that-
bigger marines.
in that bouquet.
These are bigger marines with multiple rooms.
The bouquet. Do remember to buy your mother a bouquet,
A bouquet of intercessor.
but do make sure to take the intercessors out before you give it to your mother.
I don't know what they're doing. Measuring stuff. Measuring things like it matters.
Stop measuring things. This is not a competitive game. This is a nice, friendly Warhammer game.
Power!
What's up, Optimus Primer? Long time, no cuddles.
There you go. He's down.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just going to adjust the camera.
I'm just going to adjust the camera. Technical support.
Technical support
How
is-
many arms I have? Why would my mother want an empty box of intercessors?
Why wouldn't she?
I have missed the joke.
Trying to get a nice view. It's being a bit rubbish. Does that look nice, Elliot?
No, it looks awful.
Okay. That means it looks alright then. Okay.
Sean Morgan says, good evening, lads.
Hey,
We'll
dude.
be seeing you Saturday, Heat 1.
Oh, legend.
You won't be seeing me, I'm afraid. Which, let's be honest, that's all anybody really wants, isn't it? Everyone's bored of Mikey now.
Hey, oh.
No jokes. Can't make any jokes on any of the battle reports.
He's all serious now.
I'm not serious.
You are nice.
He's,
little bad man.
yeah, Mikey's all serious now.
Now that he's moved to Stannington, the centre of YouTubing.
Can you not
Soon
tell
he's-
everyone where I live online, please?
It's a big place.
Soon, all of our battle reports are just going to be like, you won't believe what these Blood Ravens did turn 2. That shooting phase will shock you. GW rules writers hate him.
I've got 2.
When are you going to paint live, Elliot? Never. Never.
Paint me in the new live.
How many months between this stream and the last real stream? Last time Mikey failed his armor save on his vehicle. When was that?
What's that?
You got a penetrating hit to the rear, didn't you, in your transport?
Oh, right, yeah.
When was it? Is that January?
That was February.
About 4 months.
End of February, beginning of January.
Wow, it's 3 or 4 months. Body paint. I'll paint my body live.
Next one for you, Mr. Mikey Herbert.
No one clipped that.
So the last stream was in March, actually. So
Last
it's been
stream.
3 months. 3-4 months.
3 or 4 months. And we still have all these lovely people to stream Warhammer 2. 4 0 apostrophe 000. So if you are just joining us, we're having Blood Ravens versus Deathwatch, because there's nothing that triggers Xenos and Chaos players more than Marines versus Marines. It's always good. If you're painting anything, let us know in the chats. Let us know how your last game went. Just speak to me. Speak to me. Feed me. Feed me with content. No calories though. I'm having a big tea. Deployment's done. Deployment is done, everyone. You can see Mikey's gone for the super varied.
Six.
Oh,
Get it in the basket.
6. It's a draw.
It is indeed a draw.
Okay, we'll go try again.
3. 1.
5.
Damn you.
So, Kev, I would like to go first.
don't know if you heard that, but Mikey's going first.
After the
Start on the first bar round.
Seize!
Get in the thing.
No.
You roll the 6 on the floor, it helps.
That doesn't help,
Oh,
roll the 2 in the thing.
it's
I
a
don't want your
2.
thing.
So Kev doesn't seize the initiative.
I'm gonna need it.
Gonna have a nice handshake. Oh, that was good. That was good. Saw that good skin on skin Warhammer PG action. And now, what, are we gonna move into the... Oh, Mikey, you were holding your... I just saw it delayed. You were holding out for the handshake for a long time.
Okay. Oh, I need to settle my Centurions and stuff before the game starts.
Oh. So, Mikey's not really deployed because he's using...
He's fake deployed.
like the Predator handshake. Snowy lol.
Yeah.
Could be snow eye lol, but I'm gonna say snowy lol. What's going on? Are these aggressors? Are these Centurions?
I think I might put the Centurions there.
This is Blood Raven Guard tactics.
You can be over that way. You can be out in front.
What's the other objective there?
No one responded to me.
9 inches away.
Oh, yeah.
No one's told me what hobbying they're doing. This makes me sad.
You're fine.
I thought I had a new comment then. It's Hellstorm Hypebot on Twitch. Shouting,
Someone fell out with you.
shouting at me. I don't know. No one's speaking to me now. This is fine. This is fine. I don't mind.
Don't cry.
This is fine. Watching this,
Fine, mate.
Viking XDK says.
Maybe he does not entertain me, Elliot.
Does that count? It does count. Why don't the Blood Ravens steal someone else's chapter tactics?
Because there's only there's a limited number to choose.
Because the Blood Ravens like to steal everything.
Watching this does count. This counts as hobbying. It does count as procrastinating, though. Don't know why I said that in a weird way.
Because you're a strange person.
I need to write a poem about World War I for university. Not so much hobby. Guess that could be a hobby. On the fields of Flanders, there was a lot of Imperial Guard. The forces of Cadia and the forces of Krieg.
Back off. Brussels.
None of that talk
Now
here.
deployed, Kev.
Final painting on the Alpha Legion before a GT. Ooh, I like Alpha Legion. I think, do you know when they said that one chapter's going to be another handshake, another Predator handshake? So you're about to go into your movement phase, Mikey.
Yeah.
Okay. So the
It
Blood
is
Ravens
game phase.
movement phase.
Look at them, so fast. Such speed.
That's me.
Much power.
Such speed, much power.
Fine.
Of course you can use that. Of course. Just put a little print screen of my face. Just brick and stick me into it, and that'll be fine.
I meant the aggressors more than anything, but okay.
Alright.
Vasily the Rocker is working on his Thousand Suns. What colour are they? Are they new Thousand Suns or are they red Thousand Suns? One of them's better than the other. I'm not going to tell you which.
I did not know that.
I've been making an aggressor sergeant out of a Gravis captain. Show me if anyone's got any of these pictures on Imgur. Show me. Show me. Show me them now. Finished the third squad of Rubric, so I guess they've got to be like a good lad. All the dust must be red. Yes. There's someone called Ariman. He's genuinely replied. I like that. That's nice. Have you looked at the ETC lists yet? They just went public.
No.
I haven't personally.
I didn't.
Mikey's
Who
had a
cares?
nosy. Mikey, tell me your thoughts. For I am Tib.
Some of them are pure filth.
Some of them are pure filth,
Some of them
apparently.
I'm not sure about.
What ones have stuck out to you? Is the one that you can think off the top of your head?
One that
the one
was written in purple.
it's one by Courtney Co. Rhodes with all the boys. He's got like 200 odd boys, and then like 3 characters, and that's it.
I could
Wow.
do that.
I think he's great.
I could kill that.
Yeah, I think it's just a brilliant list.
Tidal wave of boys. That's good.
My list for Hellstorm will kill that. I have that many guns to kill it.
I want some Iron Jaws. Iron Jaws are such a lovely looking army. For my Alpha Legion loyalist, yes. That leads me on to my good talking point. When they said that. Just wait. Yeah, Outburst is finished. When they said that one of the legions or one of the chapters would be redeemed and one of them would be lost, I think it's Alpha Legion. The Alpha Legion are coming back to the Imperium.
Rebel Dawn's coming back. And smite you all between North.
Yeah, if someone could throw a link in to the ETC list, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much. I finished my Hellblasters recently. Ooh, there's a link.
So we should melt them first. Melt
Ooh.
them into Rhino.
Melter guns are going into the Rhino.
1s and 2s.
Almost.
Where are these melter guns from?
From the Centurions.
From the Centurions.
3s.
We all within 6. I probably should have checked that.
You're in
Them
6.
Hellblasters
You're in 6.
do not eat
You're
yellow snow.
not!
Look
Ha,
lovely.
ha.
So what I'll do is I'll be. Because I'll say it. Shall I just say it like that? Or what do you, what
I
would you
do
say?
very much like
Split
them.
Because one of them won't be double damage. One of them will be.
3 and 2.
3 and 2.
Yeah.
Like that. So double damage.
Or just roll the dice.
So
1,
everyone
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't know what's that group do. The link is in
he's the
there.
one. He's the one who.
That's cool, man. I can actually get it up on the desktop without downloading the little widget thing, so I shall leave that.
3.
Take 3. Second one takes
4.
4, so 7.
The last one takes double 1. 6.
Does he blow up?
Yeah, I think so.
So the Razorback's gone. Just seeing whether he blows up now.
I think he does.
Ooh, 5. Not
Now, do
quite.
I spend the command point to make him blow up?
I mean, you could do.
Spend a command point.
You got loads.
Nah, there's no point.
Nah,
Because there's
don't
actually
spend a command point.
6 guys in it. 1, 2, 3.
So the 6 guy's going to pop out now.
Well,
Yeah.
and the 5 one.
Oh, no ones, so everyone's alive. Azul, Araman, check the Warhammer competitive Reddit. It's the top topic. Good shout. Hope everyone's having fun so far. If there's anything wrong with the stream, like the music's too loud or whatever, just let me know. And we can sort that out on our end.
Are you having fun, Elliot?
I'm having fun. I always have fun when I'm talking to people. That's why I made my little YouTube account, so I can chat to people in the comments.
Common people like it.
Nick,
You got first blood.
I know
I
that.
do.
He's rocking in our area like there's no tomorrow.
First blood!
First blood for Mikey, because he's
Yeah.
killed the Razorback.
Boo!
Now all the little Marines have got out.
So the bolters are going to go into that unit. This is 2 of them rapid firing, not 3, because I don't have enough dice.
Here come the Boltarios.
From the Centurions into the unit that's in the
Back to
building.
work for Moon Tyranid. See you later. Thank you for joining us. Hope work's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's pouring. Glad to be back. Ollie's back. Ollie Bay. Ollie Bay is here. England Colombia is still 0-0. Not that we should talk about that on our
should
stream.
talk about it constantly.
Because you should just be watching us, not that blood pool.
And you got the
Blood
one-
pool.
Yes.
Blood pool. It's work. It's weird that as Moon Tyranid left, Ollie appeared. Do you think they're the same person?
Yes, clearly. They are in a very similar area of the world.
Yeah. So this is the
I'm moving that
Hurricane
box,
Baltas.
it's annoying.
That's right.
I'm moving that box. It's annoying.
Keep you updated on the score. I will keep everybody updated on the football.
17
Let me get it up.
17 wounds from 36 shots.
Ooh. If no one heard, that is 17 wounds from the Hurricane Baltas on that veteran squad. So they're 31 minutes into the football and it's 0-0. That way everyone can watch us
17?
and be kept
Is that right?
updated with the score.
17, dude, yeah.
17 free plus
Move that
saves.
silly box.
You can't. It'll all go everywhere. That was good.
That's not bad.
One. That's a
One's
cock.
cocked.
2. I will use the command point 311 because it's funny. No, I still will.
You want to use command point to reroll the blitz poison,
No?
Oh, okay.
Oh, is there a
I was going to, but there's
Is
no
there a
point.
Terminator in there? Why was it a 2+?
It's because you're in
Of course, I'm in cover.
You're in cover.
+1. Yeah.
That unit. You can't shoot that
Oh,
unit.
right, okay.
They just came
into the
out.
building, dude.
Shooting into the building.
Okay. Oh, you killed off some chainsaws.
That's Warhammer. Warhammer's
I'm glad
complicated
that there's
though.
2 storm shields left alive.
Can't do that. Big chunk of silence for everyone there
Pardon me.
while I check what's going on. Mikey's doing loads more measuring because he's forgot that it's a
Course,
YouTube
Hellstorm's
battle
out
report and he's not
right
actually at
here.
Heat 1.
Yes, they won't be rolling hits, but rolling hits.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot the aggressive into the veteran squad.
Whatever.
So I'm going to do the 2 at the back first. So they're going to they shoot and then they get
Yep.
to shoot again.
The aggressors are firing into the veterans
Why
who
don't you
came
do
out of the
more?
Razorback.
Then you can declare again on a different target if you kill
That's
that
what
one.
I'm going to do. So it's first 5, so D6 shots.
With D6 on the Fragstorm things,
So 2,
launchers,
3,
for a lot of shots.
5, 9,
Strength 4 though with no AP, so
18,
just a lot of bolter shots basically, which is not
17.
amazing.
I think that was the right one. 3.
I find it weird having my little head float in the corner of the board.
Do you not like it?
I don't mind it. It just is bizarre though.
5 wounds.
5 wounds. Whose name is Harry Kane?
Do that.
Football.
Two.
Still 0-0.
This is for the aggressors, so I've got another 6 shots on top of this.
All them shots. Aggressors fire too many shots. They should be banned.
Totally agree.
I just like the fact that from the shadows spring the ultimately heavily armed.
Yeah, they're
Terminator
not
units.
from the shadows, they've just not moved from last time.
I personally think it should just be units with jump rolls.
Pause.
Because that would then be fluffy for the Raven Guard. I mean, not so much the Blood Ravens.
5
then-
wounds, dude, so far, and then I've got another 6
Yeah.
shots.
Roll them.
3,
Can you guys in the chat let me know whether you can actually hear them talking? And whether I actually need to
9
relay
wounds.
everything they're saying. 9 wounds on the veterans.
Another 2.
Another 2 die.
Fried cannon.
Just the frag cannon guy left. And there's a librarian as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a frag cannon veteran and a librarian left that came out of that Razorback.
Volley of shots.
It's just them two can do extra
So
volleys.
these 2, I'm actually going to shoot those ones in the building.
It's a bit quiet from them. No, that's fine.
So 2d6 shots first. 3, 4 shots.
So Mikey's doing the second volley now from them aggressors. Into the same unit, mate.
Into the ones in the building.
Into the ones in the building now.
All hit.
I hear random non-important Hellstorm
Good rolling.
people.
3 wounds.
Hmm. Yes!
Ah,
That is what we want.
ones.
Essentials TF, hello, I found your YouTube channel
Thank
the
you,
other week,
Charge.
and after 7 years of being away from the game, I'm planning to start. Yes! Warhammer! Victory for the hobby. Come
Welcome,
back.
dude. Welcome back.
Come back to the hobby.
12 shots.
It is great. There is
I like
cookies.
them missing.
Can't really hear what the guys at the table are saying. That's fine. That is why I'm here, I guess. Also to usher everybody in the chat along.
Yeah, another 5 wounds, dude.
5 wounds on the guys in the building.
1 dead.
1 dies. They're 2 up saves because they're in cover,
One left alive.
which is nice. Yeah, it's nice to hear that, Essentials. I only got into the hobby 3 years ago, and I've spent too much money on it, and I've not done as much painting as I would like. But it's all a journey, isn't it? So, I do hope you get stuck back into it. That'd be really good. So, what's going to be firing now?
These scouts are going to shoot that ultramarine there.
So the scouts are going to fire into the ultramarine. Just the ultramarine?
That's the only one that can
This
see.
is the last one. The only one he can see.
So, hey,
Kill him.
Well, they missed.
that's because the blood over
Why is
scouts.
that 2 wounds?
Wolf Machina.
Is it
So I
intercessor?
should probably use my
Oh.
personal account. Maybe.
He's an intercessor and their boss.
Maybe.
So now the Leviathan.
Both are
so
fine.
this one
Both
can
are
shoot
fine.
into that unit with both storm cannons.
And where's the hunter killer going?
I think they're actually going to go for that unit back, because I don't
Okay.
want to waste them.
So the hunter killers
Technically.
are firing them.
Stupid, that.
No, it's not.
It is stupid.
It's not stupid.
It's the
You're firing your heavy flamers. They're going to target them.
it's the topmost Leviathan, isn't it, Mikey?
Yes, it's the
This one.
Oh,
winged.
so
the
it-
winged
there you go.
Leviathan.
This
So-
Leviathan
that Leviathan.
is shooting the hunter killers into this
Hunter
back
killers
unit.
there.
Hunter killers into that unit at the back. Storm cannons into that veterans. Nice that. Scouts without combat knives. Meh. Exactly.
So one of
Why
No,
would
it's
you
not
even
re-rolling.
bother?
He's too far away.
My bad.
Ah,
Watching on both medias,
Two wounds.
YouTube and Twitch,
Yeah.
you rule elite.
Effectively
Thank
one
you very much, Honori and Blood Ravens.
1 wound.
Kisses for you,
Come on,
unless you're not
stop
into
these
that,
things.
in which case, I'm into that.
Kill them.
Which faction will it be?
Kill flash there.
Yes, Essentials, tell us what faction you would like to get back into. Wolf Machina, I've played for about 7 years, and I'm coming back 7 years later.
Double. DP.
That's what we want.
Double the enjoyment.
Tell us what factions you're going to be playing, people.
So then the storm cannons.
Anorian.
That unit. Yeah.
Yes.
Honori and Blood Ravens, and Ollie. Just doesn't make sense. Thank you, thank you. I think anybody who's not playing who's coming back should play. Oh, Imperial Knights is good. I have a nice little household. I named them all myself. Really should be talking about the game, really, shouldn't I? That is getting away from me.
I didn't actually ask
What Warhammer has happened?
So the storm cannons are shooting into this unit here.
Yeah.
Okay, so the storm cannons are firing into there. Is this to hit?
No, this is the wound.
This is to wound.
Oh yeah, that unit's dead.
How many wounds?
13 normal saves and 3 at minus
13 normal
6, 7, 8,
saves.
9, 10.
So 13 saves at minus 2.
13. I really needed to go first.
Entirely missed 6th edition. Yeah, I never played 6th edition either, dude. But
So
do
I
have a
say
lot of
1, 2,
Imperial
3,
Knights
4,
though. I just picked up
5,
some armagers at the weekend and they
then
are a
left.
lovely kit. Mr. Fantastic Ghost, thanks for joining us. We love you too.
Not really.
That's in the 5th edition. I played for a little bit when I was 12 or 13, which I think was 4th edition. Didn't play for very long. I had like 200 points of Blood Rage Wars.
This is re-rolling hit that one. 3 wounds, 1 at minus 3.
Is this the second?
Not
Yeah,
much
so
difference.
hunter killers into the back again.
Okay, Hunter Killers into the back unit again.
Storm cannons into this unit.
The Storm Cannons are going into
Minus
fire into
2.
that unit with the
Save them both.
Yeah,
this
minus
one in
3.
the middle, next to the central objective.
Kills 1. No, D6 wound.
D6 wounds.
D6
Ah!
wounds.
How many command point here?
It's 1
5 wounds.
for 5 wounds.
Onto an intercessor.
You've really killed that intercessor with 2 wounds.
So it's quite funny because it's a bit of funky rules, but because I'm shooting a Leviathan, I technically have to declare all the weapons that can shoot. So I'm having to shoot the hunter killers even though I don't want to. I want to save them for Kev's Leviathan.
Yeah.
But because of the way the wording is, when I declare it to shoot, it has to declare all its shots. So the hunter killers do have to target something. The heavy flames don't have to because I can target units out of range, and then you say now it's out of range. But technically the hunter killers can reach through something, so they have to shoot.
Mm.
But there you go.
Not silly. It's perfectly normal.
No, it's
I wouldn't make you play like that.
This is a tournament at the end of the day.
No, Kev's just nasty. A Deathwatch
Have
player.
you seen what he's done? To
Rally against him, YouTube.
I'll just
Venturous
say
Dark.
It's totally fine because Kev's near a table, turn 1, before he can move. It's very nasty. Free state re-rolling.
So,
Still
just
missed.
started back up after a 3-year break, used to seeing you guys play on YouTube. Yes!
Woo!
I love all these people. I want to marry them all.
Elliot, I want some more American enthusiasm, please.
Yeah!
Ah,
Woo! I love the Warhammer. I only play Imperial Guard. That was racist. Just starting back after 3 years. You've seen you guys play. Painted a Red Scorpions Primaris Force and a Dark Eldar army. You just started the other day.
9 wounds. Yeah,
4 minus 3, so these are on 5s.
Red Scorpions Primaris Force.
That's 3
Pretty
dead.
cool. Dark Eldar though, man.
9.
That is Tumblr. That is, if Tumblr was an army, it would be Dark Eldar. Piercings, Angst.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I need your dice.
They are cool though, to be fair. I mean, I've never been taken by the Eldar. I'm a bit of a boring Imperial player. That's cool. So,
You'll be thankful to know
another unit gone.
I know it's over.
Mikey's shooting turn has been horrendous. We are from the UK.
What have you got left?
I'm sure Mikey wouldn't mind us saying that we're based in Sheffield. So, be keeping contacts and stuff. I think Mikey and them guys are going down to Heat 1 at the weekend, which is cool. I'm not playing till Heat 3. Gives me more time to paint. I've got a new job coming up soon, so I need to be focusing all on that. Your link's 4. Have a look. No, I got it.
Where'd you find this?
The Honoured First has hosted us for one viewer. Thank you very much, Honoured First.
Nothing.
We love you. We love you very much. The link did work though for me, so we do get the Alpha Legion aggressors, which are super pretty.
No, that one. I see the guy in the ruins.
Look at these aggressors.
No, I don't want to do that.
Someone sent us a link.
Oh, they're Jays, aren't they? Mohawk.
Look how good they are.
They're really nice. Okay. So
And then he's chosen to stick the unprimed guy at the front. Smooth.
3 of them are going to shoot that guy.
Okay, whatever.
3 of them are going to shoot one dude. 3 scouts. So
3
what
of them.
Is he a Minotaur?
He's the answer, yes.
Yeah, so 3 scouts hitting on 3s. Wounded on 4s. It's 2 wounds, Kev.
Your dice here now.
That's not very nice.
I bought them from you. They like it.
Lieutenant Hellstorm is going to snipe.
No, Lieutenant Hellstorm's doing stuff.
1 wound at -1.
1 wound, -1.
Kills it.
Oh!
If I don't want to use save my reroll. Actually, I'm going to use his once a game reroll.
You're going to use his once per game reroll on a frag
Once per
cannon.
game reroll.
Yes.
Failed.
Still another one.
Fantastic. Hellstorm Dan says, really, Mikey?
Really, what? What did I do?
I think the table's what you've done.
Okay, so the Centurions are going to charge those 2 in the building.
So the Centurions are
Shoot a
charging
bolt
into the
pistol, yeah.
building.
Oh, I need
Bolt
to go
pistol
over
You
Overwatch.
can roll again, mate.
Let's do it in the tub.
there. No.
It's a 1. Don't do it in the tub. How are we doing, fellas? Welcome
been
back to the
6 years,
Twitchverse. Thank you very much, Honoured First. It's lovely to see you again.
2s.
We're doing well. I'm doing
wounded.
well. Mikey's probably doing
Take
very
wound.
well. Kev's not doing as well.
And then to him firing into you as well.
Kev's not Hellstorm though, so it's
Both
fine.
miss. Still miss.
Okay. That range?
Yeah. 2 inches.
That's 7. I'm probably in there, dude.
You're definitely to one of them. You're not into the back guy, I'm guessing. Yeah, you're not into the back guy. Go on, man. Oh, you're in him. There you go. Well done.
I can't type and talk.
Whatever.
And I got hiccups. I mean, perils of the
Any
war.
other charges? Okay.
James Seeger, Lord, aka Lord James Sinatra. Hello everyone, what have I missed so far? You've missed Blood Ravens turn 1, which has, I think, pretty much ended the game.
Shh. It's not over yet.
There's not a lot left.
So then the Centurions are attacking the librarian.
Well, there is some stuff to come down. Librarian's gonna... Centurions are attacking the Librarian.
Yeah, with their siege drills.
Haha.
And then 2s.
Monkey 37's after Heat 1 too. I'm sure Mikey and them, if you give the...
4
if you
minus
see
4,
them,
3 damage each.
give them a shout.
So they're going to pile into the building. And,
So the Librarian
So they're engaging him.
was
So you
hammered.
get to hit him.
Yeah.
Sweet.
-4, straight 3
Reroll
damage.
misses. 3 hits.
Bad.
Toughness 5, so 5s.
5s to wound.
3 and -3.
Oh, 3 at -3.
Yeah, he's got a power sword, mate. Right.
Power Sword.
Don't forget, one of them is only taken a wound.
3 5-ups.
Don't worry, James. There's still lots to play
One
for.
dead.
There's a Leviathan Dreadnought, a Deathwatch Leviathan Dreadnought in Deep Strike Reserve.
I was gonna shoot
So
the
it is far from over.
It's alright.
Ollie's saying plenty of line of sight. LOS. That is line of sight. Scenery looks superb. Thank you.
that is-
All thanks to Gamemat.eu.
that is my turn done. So I score 1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
we couldn't be more
4,
pleased
5,
with it. We have a lot of scenery
Congratulations.
now, a lot of game mats and stuff. So,
I get to now roll for morale. There's one guy there.
so that is the end of the turn.
Get a reroll. It's fine.
So Kev's just rolling his morale now. We just want to point to
He's
the
leadership 9,
units.
so he lost 4 guys. So he fell on a 6. That's all.
Yeah, that's cool. So that was the morale for this dude in the building.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the end of my turn. I
Dave
scored
lost
4
2 guys,
VPs from the objectives. Because I'm holding this one, this one, this one, and this one.
Yep.
So then that puts me on 5 on the after the first
Okay,
turn.
so Mikey's
My
holding 3.
doctrines
How many objectives are you holding?
Heavy support.
4, and then you scored first strike. So Mikey's on.
And his-
Mikey's scored 5 at the moment.
And his book, the Tome of the Ectoclate, is Elite.
What?
Elite.
Alright, okay, what's that do?
Reroll 1 to wound against Elite.
Oh, is that in
So
the
he
units within
is
6?
6, yeah. They get to pick.
Cool, yeah, so you got everyone's going to
me just
ones against heavy support. and
update
ones
these.
against elite.
Yes.
5 VPs.
Well, we might
Deathwatch
as well.
currently on 0 VPs.
If Monkey's there, tell him to come say hello if he sees me.
Yeah, Monkey, go and say hello to them, or I will hear the reason why. Did you guys repaint your Gamemat.eu ruins, or did they come that way? No, they come this way.
They're a little bit lighter than they should be because they're still covered in snow from the last battle.
Okay. So they do have a bit of snow thrown onto them from the last battle
There's a
report
bit of dusting.
that we filmed. The Harlequins versus Dark Eldar one, which is up now, if you fancy going watching that after this. Don't do it during,
They're up there, you see,
or I'll
so
be
they
really
can
angry
go
because
around.
I'm not in that battle report, and that would not be cool.
Okay.
By the
Fine.
Emperor.
Oh,
So, moving into Kev's movement phase, what's going to happen?
I think the Leviathans come back to vengeance.
Some dreadnoughts coming down now. So that one's got 2 twin las cannons.
Your aspect does nothing. La, 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 la.
You guys excited for the new kill team that's coming
You're
out
gonna die.
this time this month? I personally am. I think kill team is really cool. I think we'll probably, we're going to have a chat about it, but I think we'll probably end up with some on YouTube.
Yeah.
Would you think?
I think we should probably do something.
Yeah, I think people are up for us filming some kill team. We'll film some kill team, get some things. I'm doing now only way to make sure Elliot is in all of them.
So down one of them. I can see him.
You have to comment saying you want me.
Are you
It gives me ammunition to throw at Mikey. It's always good. So Leviathan Dreadnoughts come down, which is filthy. I think I'm the only person on this channel that doesn't have a Leviathan Dreadnought.
What? No, you can't.
Yeah, Snow Islol's got a really good point. Kill Team
That's why I
is
did
great
that,
for
because
starting a
I'm
new
engaged
tiny
in
little
combat.
project that you don't have
If
to
you
commit
left
to
over
much.
here, I'd make it about 12.
So you don't have to get an entire army, you don't have to look at painting 500 points or anything, you
Before
can just
that
get a
counts,
little
yes.
squad.
It's
That's
whether I bring
really
in the other
cool.
squad
Yeah.
of guys, and
You guys excited for the new kill? Yep. Sweet, can't wait to see you guys play. Yeah, I think that'll be really good. I'm really looking forward to it,
on
personally.
me, and yes I do.
Feel free to throw anything you want at Mikey.
How close do you have to be for Auspex and Ray?
Anything that's sharp,
Well,
or anything that's covered in some
That's okay.
pathogen of some variety.
We're just going.
Nothing's happening over here, Mikey. There's no coup.
I've got the chat right here.
I'm going to cover up my chats.
Can you please apply a temporary ban to Mohawk?
Defend them all.
Can you please apply a temporary ban?
So is the GT 1750 points now? It is.
It is
It is.
for fun.
I wrote a filthy list before for my heat free thing.
We're going to eat free as well, aren't we?
We are. Me and Mikey going to heat free,
Along with T-Boy Toby.
along with T-Boy Toby, yeah. Toby the dog. When did it change? It changed recently, so I think they decided that just taking the 250 points off it made people think a lot more about the list. People were losing some of the more expensive units, and also it's quicker. They're worried about slow play. Definitely. Haha, more Elliot. Channel needs more Terminators and less Scouts.
Psychic face.
I absolutely love that. I can't ban Mohawk.
Ban him!
I want to make him a mod.
Snooze.
Mod Hawk miniatures.
Psychic face.
Sure, man.
That was fast.
Cool. The psychic face is done.
Psychic phase is done. What actually happened?
The librarian died.
The librarian died.
In that, I killed him.
Ah,
I
okay.
did like 15 moves.
I thought you meant he'd perilled himself on like his last wound or something.
No, it was the psychic phase has begun and now it's ended.
Psychic phase straight through. So we're into the shooting phase now.
You're alright.
Okay.
I'm okay, thanks.
You sure?
Yeah, it's
Are you managing?
Yeah, that's good. No, I don't want to kiss. I've kissed too many people on the channel already. Every time someone mentions my name.
Okay. Mortis Dreadnought is going to put 4 las cannons into him. So hitting on.
So the Mortis Dreadnought's putting 4 las cannons
hitting on twos
into.
normally, -1 to 3.
Who are we firing these into? Which? Mikey, point to which Leviathan it is.
This one.
Cool.
3
Hitting on
hits.
4s because it's more than 12 inches away and it's just moved.
Okay. So Raven Guard do have a sort of latent -1.
-3.
So it's -1 to hit anything outside of 12 inches.
I will command point that one.
1 invuln save, and he's going to command point the other one. Still fails, so D6. D6
3 wounds.
takes 3 wounds. Okay.
Okay, we did that thing again. We took the dice on the floor and it landed on the thing.
You guys know any quality commission painter based in South Yorkshire? Want to support local artists if I can. Do you know of anybody?
These 3 are going to
I don't personally, I'm afraid. I painted
the
like
wound
no
into them.
models in my whole life.
What's it, sorry?
These 3 guys. Yeah. 2 plus the wound.
It's a source of great shame. Oh, I think it's about time I check on the England game to keep everybody up to date. It is still 0-0 and it is half time.
Nope.
Well, aren't you glad you're watching Warhammer instead? Go away, Mikey. We want only Elliot. You know, the funny Hellstorm man. And then
So
more.
first of all, this guy hitting on 4s.
I think he's getting on his iPad
firing
to
his
shout.
stupid missiles into.
Oh,
It's okay. They're going to come off anyway.
we broken.
No.
So
He's going to fire them. He's firing the hunt kills into that.
Yeah, and the storm cannon.
Into that.
Okay, so everything
Oh.
there.
And he's also using Malleus Doctrine as well.
What's that do?
Use this strategy for a Deathwatch unit from your army attack.
Troll.
The heavy support load of war battle roll.
4,
Add 1 to their
0.
wound rolls for that attack.
Apostrophe.
Nice. Okay. So one to killers hitting on 4s again because you're winning 12.
Wound
One to killers hitting on
wound
4s.
2s.
Wounded on 2s, 1 wound.
Fail,
4
what do you
pinball same. So
One
D's. 1
Good reroll
wound.
say? Command point.
Command point reroll because it was 1.
Four.
4.
Down to 10.
Not bad, yeah. So he's down to 10. Which one is it? The same
one,
Leviathan?
yeah.
Oh, this one. So
Yeah.
he's down to 10 wounds now, that Leviathan.
So
The
he
one at the
used-
bottom.
He's used Malleus Doctrine, so he's re-rolling 1s to wound.
Rerolling
He's
1s to
chosen
wound because
heavy
of the
support
Malleus.
as the choice.
Okay.
But the Malleus Doctrine adds 1 to wound, so he's winning on 4s, re-rolling 1s.
Okay.
It's very tasty.
Yeah, it's quite tasty, that. Can't have you guys getting thirsty during a broadcast. Has Toby got the tea on yet?
Yeah.
So all the Leviathans on the table are armed with double storm cannon arrays and the hunter killer missiles.
Yeah.
Although I think all hunter killer missiles have been fired now because of that weird ruling where it says you have to declare all weapons. Football has overplayed players, Warhammer has overpriced models.
6 wounds from the storm cannon.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, they've got heavy flames in the chest as well, dude.
Oh no, 6 wounds, right, yeah. 5's normally 4s.
4 big ones.
4 pinballs from the storm cannon.
Yes.
8 damage go through because they're 2 damage apiece and he failed 4 of the invuln. So he's down to 2 wounds now.
Certainly is. Told you it's not over yet.
It's not over yet. That's 1 Leviathan nearly gone. And how many wounds is the other one on?
He's on 11.
He's on 11, so yeah, he's more he's
gonna
healthier.
fire At him.
Can you see it?
Can see him?
The watchman.
Yeah, can he see
There's
him?
so many more big vehicles now. There is. I mean, Imperial Knights
No.
themselves are
There's
just
a nice big line of sight bush there.
filth.
So you can't see with the watchman.
Oh well.
Where has my mobile device gone? Let me just check something, ladies and gentlemen.
That's Kev's bag.
Kevin.
Everybody likes one got fly back.
Whose is the...
It's got scrolls on it as well.
It's Kevin's. When did they get rid of templates? That was the transition between 7th and 8th edition. And I think it's made the game a lot more fun. Although it does seem a bit of a contentious.
Hitting on.
Don't know whether people necessarily agree with that. I love 8th edition. I think it's hilarious. I play for fun.
Hitting on 3, 2, 1, 1, 2.
Not much of a competitive player. Although I'm trying to be more competitive now. I did play a tournament at the weekend. Came 7th out of like 16, I think. So didn't do too bad. It's way better in my opinion. That's part of why I'm coming back. Yeah, 8th edition is just so less convoluted. It's just such more of a flowing game. So we've got some Primaris intercessor shots going on.
Yes! So everybody's in rapid fire range. Cool. Except him, because he's got a frag cam. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
The two thing that one stereotype is actually true.
These guys shooting.
No, yeah, there's a running joke that Toby's the person that makes the tea.
Yeah, rerolling 1s and 2s.
Yeah,
wound on twos,
exactly,
reroll
Wolf.
ones.
It was just a
No,
bad
no.
time
Wound on
for us
fours,
all.
reroll ones.
So wounded and fours, re-rolling ones here, and these. Who are these? The
This
intercessors.
is the intercessor shooting the
No, these are veterans.
These are veterans.
Because they're awesome.
Veterans, sorry.
Ones and twos.
Forced to hit, re-rolling ones and twos because of a Watchmaster.
Because of the Watchmaster, yeah.
Yeah, -1 to hit because of the Raven Guard, of course. And then wounded on fours,
Wounded on fours, AP -1.
2. So 2 wounds at AP -1.
No, that was hit.
Oh, that was just hit. Sorry, everybody. Reroll 1. Flamers are actually worth it now. Flamers are great.
3, 6.
Yeah, but lots of
9.
English battle reports do. Lots of people
10
do
wounds
drink tea,
in
yeah,
total, I
it's a
think.
completely
Minus
fair
1.
point. I don't, I drink cold drinks. As I'm going to now. It is time for some diabetes.
2 there. 3 there. 3 there. Good. Go away.
Knowledge. It's sugar free, obviously. I also think damage tables have changed. Straight 8, damage is toughness 4. I'm 3 now. Yeah, so it's
The Watchmaster is going to shoot them, firing his 2+2 wound round.
it's
Okay,
maths.
2s,
I'm not going to go
reroll.
through it now. It's too much maths.
Rerolling 1. And then 2 to wound, rerolling 1.
Yeah, pretty much.
wounded, minus
Gamer
1.
Dan, just use them for templates now.
They do 2
Coasters. I've realised that they might be getting away on the game, but I will sum it up at the end of the shooting phase. Don't worry. You can use them for Necromunda. Yeah, that's very true. Elliot, did you take the label off for advertising
Master Crafted
reasons? Yes,
Into
and I
him.
also don't want people to know that I
He
drink
hits. 2 to wound.
peach Coca
He wounds. -1.
Warhammer. There we go.
Everything's just shooting the aggressors back.
Warhammer Cola. The aggressors are all dying.
There's only one left.
There's one left, so they've all died apart from one. So nearly. I really like the return to second edit
Yes,
style
we have
2
all done.
with the save reductions and stuff.
Charges.
Yeah, I think it's just a genuinely better game. Played a lot of 7th edition, a lot of tournaments and stuff, and
Charge.
it did get just too much sometimes.
Oh, mate, and a mate.
You had to.
Just charge into the Centurions.
The Watchmaster has charged the Centurions who are hiding in that nice building. Provided by Gamemat.eu, lovely peach Coke, Hellstorm Coke, Coca-Cola Peach.
I will use a command point to do all that. Okay.
Another command point spent. How many command points are you down to now?
I've spent 3 in total. So
Okay,
I'm
you
down-
started on 13.
I've spent 6 in total, so
Okay.
I am down to 7.
Okay,
Because I spent 3 before the game started.
cool. So Kev did have 13 command points. He spent 6, including the pre-game ones.
Yes, I do. I spent
So
3 in the game.
he's got some.
Do I get any of the ones
He's got
back?
7 left. Warhammer Cola, because the rest
I
is
get one
heresy.
back.
Warhammer
I'm on
Cola,
8.
it's full of healthy radiation.
Elliot,
Yes,
I'm on 8 command points.
he's on 8 command points because he can use a 5+ to get them back. So we got 1 Grand Strategist. Nice.
It's like that.
If it powers a power armor, it must be good for you. Yeah, you could just sort of slide them into your power packs, and that would do it.
Here.
Carbonate your drinks at the same time. So who else is charged in?
The unit of veterans as well.
Unit of veterans is charged in as well as the Watchmaster. Are veterans good in combat?
Yeah.
Grim
Right,
Cola,
right, top.
taste the might of the Emperor.
He's gonna
Light
charge in.
edition.
So he did move.
So the lone intercessors moved in.
One.
Hit on 6.
1 shot. Nope.
And then the 6 shots from the gauntlets.
6 shots from the gauntlets. Apologies for my expulsion of gas. 1 hit. Wounded on 4s. Nothing. Rubbish.
He was really close.
So with a 10-inch charge, he's in.
Ah!
What a glorious charge for the Emperor.
Fear the chaplain. Or not?
Is he a chaplain?
Yes.
Yes. No one uses chaplains, and I love them. I think they're some of the best.
Yes.
Especially the lore and the aesthetic of chaplains is just. Fire rights were nice in 7th. Beyond the first just subscribe with the tier 1 sub. Does he have access to my face now? I apologise, headphone users, because it does sound really loud. Beyond the first subscribe for 6 months in a row, top notch! Ooh! Filthy. Thank you so much, Honoured First, for your continued support. You're part of the reason I'm allowed to grow this beard. It's all down to you. Everybody should thank Honoured First. Iron Warriors, bro.
My normal text is within 6 inches.
I like that visual. Can anyone clarify the rules for using a Relic Leviathan for me? So Leviathan Dreadnought is a heavy support choice, so you need to take at least one other of that choice without the Relic keyword to be able to get it. So for instance, if you wanted to take a Relic Leviathan because it's heavy support, you'd have to take a Predator or something as well. It couldn't be your sole one. And for each Relic vehicle you take, you have to take one of the same slot. That makes sense. 1 sub equals 1 centimetre of beard growth. Goddamn noise, Marie. I'm loving everybody today. It is perfect. Catch me up to the game. Michael, what has happened?
I will use another command point to
Another command point down to 7 now.
So it's just attack the Centurions with the Watchmaster and kill one.
I'm down to 4 command points.
So the Watchmaster has slayed 1 Centurion. Is 1 down to how many wounds?
2 wounds.
1's down to 2 wounds.
He's the last one in the unit.
He's the last one in the unit though, so there is just 1 Centurion over there. There's only 1 aggressor left, so really Mike's down to scouts. 1 Leviathan that's very badly injured and another Leviathan, so the game is far from over.
He's got lots of objectives.
You just need to kill stuff. That is Warhammer though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Kill everything. Glad to see Ultramarines movie getting some use now. Honoured first. When we next doing a paint stream? Well, I guess that's all up to Mikey. If you pray to the God Emperor Mikey, make sure you pray, and maybe you'll get a paint stream. Maybe. I won't be. I'm moving house this weekend. Best thing in that movie is dying Ultramarines. Always good to see Ultramarines dying. Although 30k Ultramarines are really cool. I'm sorry. Betrayal at Calf was a fantastic book. I mean, that's not even a book, is it? What is it? That's the box.
No, forwards.
I think I'm going to risk it. I don't think the Centurions were actually...
Sorry, I'm also trying to listen as well. What's going on? Mountain Dew is pretty much turning.
I was considering interrupting. I've decided against it. I'm going to let Kev just finish his combat.
Okay, so the chaplain is just going to finish his combat.
He's got the unit attacking the Centurions in the top.
Yep, so the veterans are going to attack that lone Centurion.
So we've got 3 from the guy. Do the guy with the power sword first. 3's to hit me roll the misses. And then 5's to wound me roll the ones. 2 wounds at -3. That killed him.
So that last Centurion's dead, so Kev's done a good job of consolidating in his own deployment zone, which is good. Nice bit of defensive play, so we can just focus on wiping out the rest of the stuff in Mikey's deployment zone now. Chaplains have 3, don't they?
Checking if they've got 3 or 4, I can't remember.
So just doing some book flicking to see how many attacks the chaplain has. 3 attacks.
On his first, you know the problem with painting.
Hitting at 2s. Reroll the misses.
Get some paint done. Now! Paint now!
And then he is strength 5. So force to wound.
Is he only strength 5? That's rubbish.
There you go, 2 at -1.
2 at -1. 1 goes through.
2 wounds, dead flat. He's
2
dead.
damage. He's dead.
I
That's the
smited
aggressor
him
gone.
most smitily
Kev's done a
and
good job
very
this turn, to be fair.
And then he's going to
Consolidating.
3 inches into them. Cool.
Okay, so he's drawn the scouts into combat as well. Nice. That was well played, in my opinion.
He's a chaplain. That's what he's supposed to do.
He's just screaming. He's got his space Bible.
So they'll attack back.
Space book says this is bad. So these are the scouts attacking now, but they're not Blood Angels glorious scouts. But they do make 3 wounds. So we've got some saves here. 1 wound. The chaplain's down to 3 wounds. All together. Keep an eye on the chats. No one has spoke to me. Everyone hates me.
Pink triangle. Nice.
All done?
These guys need to consolidate, but yeah. While I'm doing that.
So them guys are just consolidating in the top into the building.
That's the end of the turn.
Yeah.
I don't have any morals to do.
You can die.
They did all die.
So Kevin,
Yes.
tell me how many points you have scored.
1.
You've scored 1 VP.
It's like co-op push-ups. 1's all you need.
You're on YouTube. You can't talk like that anymore.
Yeah.
Why not?
Can't.
swear
You
in
can't
this
edit it
house.
out.
Cock is not a swear word.
Oh lord.
Here we
It's
go.
a male chicken.
Here we go.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a male chicken do a push-up?
So-
Fighting.
Let's summarise. So, the most important score first.
My family.
It's still 0-0 for the England game.
Yes!
And
Still half time.
it is 5-1 to the Blood Ravens going into the Blood Ravens turn 2. Mikey went first, so this is the start of the second game turn. Nice.
Honoured first, I bought a Valiant, mate. Yeah, I got hold of a Valiant.
Did Mikey end up buying a Dominus? Yeah, he got the Valiant. Nice dice holder. You guys make it, or is that something we can get?
So that is from dicebuddy.co.uk.
So it's from dicebuddy.co.uk. Let me just type that into the chat.
It's pre-orders only, though. You can't just buy one at the shop.
There you go. So it is only pre-orders, I'm afraid, though. So you can't buy one straight away. The guy's still finding out, but they're really good, to be fair. They're a little bouncy, so when you roll your dice into them, they sort of go honest review. But the texture's really, really good. They're good sort of like mouse mat material. If that's the best way of describing it. Lol, gotta have the fun harpoon. No, yeah, the Valiant's fantastic. Although, to be fair, I've been thinking about picking up a Castellan, sit in the backfield for my Blood Ravens. Blood Ravens! Oh no! Blood Angels! I would never have Blood Ravens. They make me want to vomit on myself. Where can we get Hellstorm t-shirts?
There is that on Twitch or YouTube?
This is on Twitch.
Exclamation point merch.
Exclamation point merch. There we go. Smash that in. Oh! We got some new merch and it's selling like a good...
Can you see?
Yeah.
What up, Jake Paulers? Shopspreadshirt.co.uk. So I've got my tasty one on. Can't get used to these cameras. There we go. Does have a bit of sun cream here because I'm a mega ginger. No typing as I put final details on the free double C-beamed Hellstorm. Joel Springer, that sounds very hardcore. Mikey, you didn't hear that, but I accidentally called my Blood Angels Blood Ravens and then had a breakdown on stream.
So you should do. You don't want to be associated with these people.
So Mikey's doing his usual trick of just castling up because he's a coward. Yeah. Silence after you call someone a coward is the best response.
I'm busy, Elliot.
I'm busy, leave me alone. Oh, I can feel a possession coming. Nose possession. No, I'm okay. Houston, Texas meta countering is all. Thanks for joining us, Gerald Springer. Free double C-beam Hellforge Contemptors.
Ew.
Ew. Vomit. There you go. See the list here? Have you updated the list, or is this some... Sorry, the file that you have requested has been deleted. Well, I'm glad I could tell everybody that before they click that link. List don't seem to work. Oh, Honoured first. Of course, you would click it, wouldn't you? Just as I tell everybody that it doesn't work. No one click on the list if you're watching via Twitch. It doesn't work. We are streaming using both Twitch and YouTube today, which is the first time we've done. So you can imagine how my head feels trying to keep both the chats going. I think it's going well. So Mikey's moved up. He's consolidated up. He's fallen back from that chaplain.
And I got some tasty flamers.
Tasty flamer boys, gonna be toast him. So the first Leviathan can reach him, that 8 inches flamer range.
Okay.
The second one can't, I'm afraid.
I am gonna start the shoot phase.
Shooting phase beginning now for Blood Ravens in this turn 2.
I'm gonna shoot 10 bolters from the scouts into the Leviathan.
There you go. So I don't know if you heard that.
3s. 6s.
So the scouts are shooting into the Leviathan Dreadnought. So 6s, 2 wounds. Go on, scouts. Sniper rounds. Oh! Just saved. It just saved. You're doing a good job, guys. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Gamer Dan. We love you.
Okay, so these are rapid fire bolters.
We do. I do. This loves you. You want to have a feel? Enjoy. If he screams like that, we can hear him.
In Rumble say, his Rosarius says no.
Rosarius says no.
2 bolters into there.
They don't have bolters.
Oh, they've
Bolt
got
pistols. I know you.
Oh, cheating going on.
He's even armed them.
Awesome got a live game. Welcome Toy Quest to this live game of Warhammer. Live Warhammer is happening right now. Enjoy the Warhammer. All your Warhammer Hellstorm Warhammer needs. Felt like I was given a... what's it called then? Look at this quality, professional commentating that I've got going on. If he screams like that, we can hear him. So many lists for ETC. Gonna take years to read through these. Yeah, man. I don't envy you. I'm not doing that. What's in the Deathwatch list then? It was covered at the start of the game. Kev, can you quickly remind me what's in your Deathwatch list?
3 units of intercessors.
3 units of intercessors.
3 units of veterans.
3 units of veterans.
A watchmaster, a librarian, a chaplain, and a captain.
A watchmaster, a captain, a librarian, and a chaplain.
A mortis dreadnought.
Mortis dreadnought with 2 twin las cannons.
Yep. And a relic leviathan.
And a relic leviathan.
And a blown up razorback.
And a Hellstorm razorback that has been Hellstorm blown up.
Hellstorm!
Woo!
So this busted leviathan is shoot this leviathan.
Needs more Hellstorm. Always needs more Hellstorm. Hellstorm all the time. Gamemat.eu has pulled a sexy emoji face. It's confusing, but we appreciate it nonetheless.
No, but what's giving you reroll? Oh, is he got? I thought you said reroll ones.
No, reroll before because it was BS2.
No.
So Gabriel Angelos is allowing Mikey to reroll his misses, which is nice.
I didn't realise he had the nice chapter master.
Yeah, he's got a proper chapter master.
He is a chapter
If only
master.
I had somebody with that role.
Violent Deathwatch. Yeah. I'm not sure what's left, but
5, 4.
4. So reroll these ones.
5 wounds.
5 wounds so far. What's he wounding?
Minus 2, aren't they? So not 4, 6.
Yeah, it's not 4. So this is the leviathan.
Leviathan's firing into the Leviathan.
He's down to 10.
Takes 4 damage. He's down to the Deathwatch Leviathan. He's down to 10. Oh, he's a chapter master. What's his chapter tactics then? So Mikey is using Raven Guard chapter tactics.
Yes, he is. So he hits on 4s, 3 more than 1s and 6.
Myself Leviathan Dread a bit ago. Yeah, it's Blood Raven Raven Guard, as Azula Araman points out. Does Angelos inspire them all with his gargantuan forehead? So he channels his inner Abe Simpson and just screams at them all to get them done. Got myself Leviathan Dread a bit ago. You shouldn't have done that. You should never have done that. That's not good. Does Gabriel Angelos have unique rules? So he has God Splitter.
Double Hellstorm!
I can't remember what his exact rules are. Do you have Angelos's sheet so I can tell people about him and his big forehead?
What Angelos has is dead.
The shade was that he has none. Oh, he's a chapter master. What's his chapter tactics then? Someone said.
Raven Guard, or whatever I feel like it.
Whatever you feel like. Sorry, I'm not as clued up. So you whooshed me. So it's pretty standard. 6-inch move, 2+ weapon skill, 3+ BS. But I don't think he actually has a gun. He just has grenades. No. So his unique rules. He has God Splitter, which is a Thunder Hammer. It has 2 different types of attacks. It has Standard, which is Strength times 2 minus 3 AP, straight 3 damage. When attacking with this weapon, you must subtract 1 from the hit roll. If a 6 is rolled, it causes an additional mortal wound in addition to its normal damage. Or it has an Arcing Swing, which is +2 strength, it makes him strength 6, -1 AP, 1 damage. When attacking with this weapon, make 1 hit roll for every enemy model within 1 inch of the bearer instead of another. So that's pretty cool. Means he's better at hordes, I guess. So he's got the chapter master rule, and he's got a special rule. He's got teleport strike and all that sort of stuff. But he does have retribution, which is if an enemy model inflicts an attack that removes the last wounds from Gabriel Angelos, causing him to be removed as a casualty during the fight phase. The enemy model immediately suffers D3 mortal wounds, so pretty nasty. Yeah, but he's a Blood Raven. I don't care about that. Everyone's unanimously decided that they hate Gabriel Angelos.
-2. -1. Passed.
I swear God Splitter isn't the hammer, it's a headbutt. Is that what his arcing swing is? Does he just sort of windmill his head around?
Pretty much.
Take everybody out. Joblot. Joblot has followed us. Thank you. Thank you for joining the Warhammer. We always appreciate everybody who joins. Here's 50 plus, and I can't say that word, for we are also streaming on YouTube, and that would be irresponsible. Thanks for joining us as well, Jeremy. I forgot to say that. So let me just catch you up to the game. Yeah, cool model, cool rules, cool model, rubbish head. Yeah, I whip my head back and forth. Exactly. So 6 4-ups on the Leviathan now. Ooh, 10 straight 10 wounds. The Leviathan Dreadnought is dead. Let's see if he explodes.
Does not explode.
Doesn't explode.
But that is not very nice.
Leviathan Dreadnought has gone.
I have to do that because he's just done that to me.
Mikey, pull your pants up.
Alright.
You were on. He was on the stream.
Did you enjoy it, guys?
You get all the intimate attention on this channel. Could say BS instead of bull. Yep, that's very true.
Yeah, I'm thinking about charges.
BS. 2 plus BS.
I believe that's going to be the end of my
So,
turn.
Mikey thinks that's the end of his turn.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 again. So I'm on 9. Yeah.
So it is now 9-1 to the Blood Ravens going into turn 2 for the Deathwatch.
And I'm about to lose a Leviathan as well.
About to lose 2.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I hope you do, because that'll make it very interesting.
Well, he's dead and he's going to die. He's just dead.
Okay, so I've just changed the score for you all there. I think it's every time I change the score, I'll go and check the England game. Let's have a look. It is 0-0. I think it's going to go to penalties. I predict that. That's my prediction. Penalties.
I know it was like 4 minutes ago, but I don't like the shade that Jeremy's throwing. Very rude. Awfully rude, Jeremy.
I didn't pick up on it. He whooshed me.
Ah, such a whoosh.
Whoosh. About that Mikey booty lol. People are Is it in the back? Can you see it? Hashtag thick. Hashtag 2 plus butt save. Always goes to penalties, lol. Yeah, it's just because football's a rubbish sport. Rugby is the best.
Kevin's getting angry because you've said you insulted football.
No, that's not why I'm getting angry.
Why am I getting angry?
And I've killed his life.
It's because I keep telling everybody that you've got no models left, because that's only the truth. Everybody have a bit of hairline while I just scratch my ankle. Is Mikey twerking? Someone said bubble butt. England and penalties will be great.
So I'm going to use 2 command points to do malice again on him.
Always do BS though when ITV gets to broadcast.
No, down to 1. Hitting on 3.
We might be correlating some things there that don't have a relationship.
Oh well, they all hit.
So thanks to everyone that's joined on either Twitch or YouTube. It's nice to have you here.
Oh, wound.
So this is 4 last cannons into the healthy Leviathan.
So this is the Mortis Dreadnought who's firing into the.
I'm going to reroll one of them with a command point.
Oh, so re-rolling one of them because that's 3 invulnerable saves gone.
Yeah, keep it in the box.
3 go through. 3d6.
3d6 wounds now.
8 wounds.
8 wounds. Do you have any command points?
He's got 1 left.
1 command point left. Last command point's being used to reroll.
Reroll the 1.
Yeah, reroll the 1.
Yeah,
It's a 6.
Does it
Boom. Is it going to blow up? Oh, it blows up.
You've
Oh,
already used command point.
oh man. No command points left.
9 inches!
Oh no.
9 inches!
Oh no, the Leviathan Dreadnought has
9
popped.
inches!
And he's
Oh,
exploded.
you get my chaplain.
I don't think it's 9.
It is 9 inches.
Who says, how did he miss the dice tray from there twice?
It bounces.
Would you like the book?
Bounce it.
Because I brought my book. And I know it's 9 inches.
Oh lord.
It's not 9.
By the way, do I get my command point back?
Does he get his command point back?
No,
he
that's not
doesn't.
much.
He doesn't. So, which Leviathan is it that's dead?
The one that was on 11 wounds.
Okay, the one that was on 11 wounds.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's everyone within 9 something deep.
Everyone within 9 inches suffers D3, which is a lot of Mikey's
Yeah.
harming.
Well, one.
The chaplain takes 2 wounds. He's dead.
Well done.
I'm loving this. Sorry everyone's having to deal with my laughing.
3 scouts dead.
3 scouts die. Warhammer's happening. Warhammer's happening right here.
My Leviathan.
2
dead.
Is it a Mortis, Castaferum, or a Contemptor? It is a Contemptor. Sorry, buddy, I didn't see that.
Not yet. I'm going to use Armour of Contempt. There's suffered 2 mortal wounds at his final save.
So Mikey's used Armour of Contempt to give him a 5+ save against... Oh, he passes both, which is nice. 5+ save against mortal wounds, guys.
Takes 2. We can Hellstorm take 2. Everyone's just taking 2. Is that everybody?
I love Mikey. I love Viking's response of just like extreme laughter. You get so much trolls on YouTube streaming. No, actually, it's been very tame, to be fair, on YouTube. Scout should have brought knives, people are saying. He should have. Knives would have given them a save against that. Apocalypse 448 to just follow the channel. Thank you. You get plus 50 BS. Which make it really hard to hit. Yeah, thanks for joining us, dude. All the support is very appreciated. We are very YouTube heavy at the moment. That's not to say that we won't be doing stuff on Twitch in the future, not at all.
We're here now.
We're here now, exactly. But most of our stuff at the moment is on YouTube. So if you want to go in the, want to get to do it, you're going to do the YouTube thing. Go down there, and you'll be able to find our YouTube channel. That is always good. Hellstorm Wargaming, why broadcast on IRL and not board game category?
Is it a board game?
Is Warhammer a board game? I would say it's more tabletop wargaming. I guess we're being facetious. It was kind of a toss-up between the two. It is more IRL because I guess we're all here filming in the studio, so... Bit of a weird one. We were a bit confused as to which one we put it in, and we just chose one of them, so... Not for any particular reason is the answer. Oh, someone updated the score. Oh, England have scored!
Yes!
No!
In the 60th minute, England have scored. But it's not about that, it's about the Warhammer, everyone. Can we all calm down, please?
I want them to lose. Please go. Shut up. Because if England lose this game, my housemate is going bold.
Yeah, Mikey's housemate has a deal that if England get kicked out of the World Cup, he's going to shave his hair. And his hair is like down to here. So,
A bet has been made already.
IRL is a scary place on Twitch. Don't know if I can
These guys
push
are
these.
to that stupid cock. Yes.
Get banned, everybody.
For 3 stone bolters.
Thank you, Ventress, though, for letting us know.
Okay, so hitting on 3s, we roll in 1s and 2s. Sure. No, hitting on 4s, we roll in 1s and 2s.
One hit, then.
Still you.
3 on 1s and 2s.
2 hits.
Kane penalty in the 57th minute, but yeah, it's about the Warhammers.
Frag cannon.
It is. What's happened in the last 15 minutes then? So, Kev consolidated, he got rid of the aggressors and he got rid of the Centurions that were up near his deployment zone. He has lost his Leviathan though, unfortunately, in Mikey's last phase. But then he's come back, he's killed, outright killed one of Mikey's Leviathans and then wounded a lot of stuff because it exploded. Mikey'd used the command point already, so he didn't get to re-roll it.
Shoot.
And now, so what's going on now then?
So the Watchmaster's shooting the Leviathan.
Watchmaster is shooting the Leviathan and he is hit.
Oh, that was a 6 in the
He's not wounded though.
He's running out of heavy. He's running out of
Apocalypse 448 is hosting us. Thank you very much, dude.
Son, where'd you find this?
That is cool. Share the love. Share the Hellstorm love all the time. I'm guessing you never played Twister with some of the girls I'd hit. I mean, which board game involves twerking? Modhawk is bragging now.
And he's trying to throw a scout as well, probably. Yeah, he needs to go. Safe, cool. Let me sit. He cares not. Okay.
I've seen moves on the internet that started like that though.
2s to hit.
This is moving away from the Warhammer, guys. We're not having a Slanesh stream. Take it Mikey has the twin storm cannons on both dreads then. Yeah, he did. One of them's now dead, and one of them's on like 2 wounds.
Yeah, the Leviathan's on 2 wounds.
Leviathan's on 2 wounds, yeah. Nasty.
They finally grabbed another objective, Kev. Is that the end of your turn? I get 2. Kev scores 2
So at the end of Kev's turn, he scored 2.
9-3.
So that makes it 9-3 to the Blood Ravens, going into Blood Ravens' turn 3, and it is the start of the 3rd game turn.
I'm going to lose my Warlord.
You probably are going to lose your Warlord, yeah.
But I don't care.
Just out of 8.
So yeah, just to sort of like...
Not going to get there.
Just to sort of summarise what's happened. So Mikey did some cheeky stuff with his aggressors and his centurions. Kev consolidated, sorted that out, but Mikey's Leviathans also did a lot of shooting and killed a lot of his units. I Am Tib is an absolute madman with £5. Thank you very much for the Warhammer Hellstorm stuff. Hellstorm happening all the time. Stroke my beard. To buy some knives for these poor scouts. Cheers, guys. Oh, legend. Cheers. Thank you very much, mate. All the support is welcomed all of the time. Every 1p that gets donated gets me one closer to picking up a paintbrush, but it will never happen.
3 of power save, 10 wounds, 5 of
So, Mike's doing some cheeky measuring. This is a practice game for the GT that's going to be happening, the Grand Tournament at Warhammer World. Heat 1 is this weekend. Mikey and Dan from Team Hellstorm are going to be down there. So if you are down there as well, go and say hello. I'm not down until Heat 3, which is in December, I believe. So that's when I'll be down. So if you want to come and see the main man, me, you have to wait till December. Let's just wait for Mikey to complain about what I've just said.
I'm not saying anything anymore.
You're not just...
He knows.
Just not saying anything. No, because me and all my YouTube buddies will hurt you.
How far? I want to advance him.
Yeah.
Because then the Raven can still shoot.
So Mikey is advancing one of the gun handlers and not moving the gun so the gun can still shoot.
The gun can shoot if it's within 3 of them to do that.
He's going to advance 4, so he just gets him onto that objective.
And that needs to be 2 of him. 3 gun. No.
Just in, so there's some cheekiness going on there.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kev's calling him out on it. Kev has been appeased.
I'm stressed.
Mikey's very stressed.
It's a great first turn, and then I keep killing his stuff.
Yeah, you did a really good retaliation.
Yeah, Kev did retaliate really well. So at first it looked like they were Blood Ravens were it was gonna be a whitewash, but Deathwatch have really come back, so that's good. It's the 65th minute of Warhammer. It is actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's started at the same time.
Oh, but they've had half time. They had 15 minutes, so we're in the 81st minute.
Shall we have half time?
No, we can't. We're all gonna have some oranges.
Real sportsmen power through. Says the hands.
I'm a bit stumped, to be honest, Ken.
So Mikey's a bit stumped. So let's go and have a look. Oh, honoured first. Sicarian Omega Tank Destroyer ready for some cleanup and painting. That is tasty. I'm gonna like it on Mikey's profile. No breaks in the Grim Darkness, exactly. We can't be having any breaks. Apart from Mikey's breakdowns.
When does the Tech get to be stopped? End of the movie.
So I believe Mikey's going to try and get his Tech Marine to heal his Leviathan, which is just... Oh, so he's back up into his middle bracket.
Yeah, but now he's -1 to hit because he moved, so it's still 4s.
But he's -1 to hit because he's moved. So hitting on 4s, but re-rolling 1s and 2s. Can't re-roll at 3 because it's before modifiers.
Okay, we're just going to go straight into
It's a bit beefy, a bit of resin. It is. That looks like you could batter someone to death with it, which I don't condone because this is a Christian channel.
I didn't see that coming.
What's going on? I don't like silence. I feel like you.
Leviathan is shooting into the Contemptor.
Leviathan is going to try and kill the Contemptor. 4s, re-rolling 1s and 2s. You've knocked the camera. You've knocked the dice camera, guys. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you. So that is a really good round of shooting so far. Re-rolling 1s and 2s for another 2 hits. These are going to be 5s to 4s to wound because it's only toughness 7 that Contemptor.
Why'd you roll so many ones?
Excellent Dark Angels tank. Yes, it would. Well, funny enough, that's what my brother said. Yeah, but it's at least it's only a little breakdown. Ease the ribbon above.
So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 saves on the Contemptor.
6, 9, 10, 11.
11 5-ups.
11
So
5-up saves on the Contemptor.
Yep.
Your dice say no.
My dice say no. To you.
No.
Oh, maybe not, to be fair.
Excalibur.
You made a lot of them.
I believe that isn't dead.
Personally, I think the name is a little much. I think
So
it's
the
a good
Contemptor's taken 10
theme.
wounds.
Contemptor's taken 10 wounds, by the
Could
way.
be dead.
It could be dead.
I'm fairly sure he is, but I'm double checking to be on the safe side.
I think Excalibur's a little much.
Content mortal. 7 wounds. 10 wounds. And he explodes on a 6.
So the Contemptor is just dead.
Just
dead.
wounds. He does blow up on a 6.
Just enough wounds.
And that is...
Does it blow up? No, it doesn't.
6 and 4.
No, that's just them. They do D3 more wounds.
Alright, so
Two.
everyone takes D3 more wounds within 6.
Everyone within 6 inches takes D3 mortal wounds, so
Yeah.
they've taken.
No, everybody within 3 inches takes
3 inches.
So they've taken 2.
3 inches, D3 more
Yeah,
wounds.
I think
It's
Excalibur's
just
a little
that
much.
unit.
My house is called House Vardus because my
D3
princeps
D3.
is Felix Vardus. Yeah, I've already explained this. You have to come over and shout
Well,
it
I
out
said
there.
it wrong and then I've recorrected myself.
Well,
D3.
I was listening to Kev. I wasn't listening to you because Kev knows what he's talking about. You don't.
Okay.
Everyone on YouTube knows. So this guy who doesn't know what he's talking about.
Why are you
Don't
angry
kill,
all the time?
give you-
Wise choice, man.
Why?
I don't know what the comments mean anymore.
Is it because there's like 3 conversations
It's
going
because
on?
there's too much going on, so I'm just like,
Okay. Right, Kev, I'm going to carry on shooting now.
Whatever.
Are we still friends, Kev?
Yeah.
Can you remove your dreadnought, please?
Oh, yeah, forgot that.
Yeah, remove him, he's dead.
Forgot that bit.
So 3 scouts are
Yeah, so personally, mine is House Vardus.
3 scouts.
My
3
princeps is Felix Vardus.
Congratulations, they missed.
They're named after Baroness Vardus, who was on Cadia. She was a House Raven bannerman, or bannerwoman, and she died on Cadia.
What are
So
you
her son
talking
was
about?
given his own household.
Those 5 scouts are dead.
Someone's talking about the
Four
name
scouts.
for. No, to be honest, Kev, no one's really bothered about the Deathwatch, so I'm just entertaining the chat.
Everybody's bothered about the Deathwatch. Death to the Xenos.
So you all know you play power level. we've all been having a laugh.
To be honest with you, if I was playing power level, I'd have a lot more stuff.
Yeah, no, you would, and everything would have a metal gun on its
Is
codpiece.
that captain? Is that captain?
Yes. What's captain?
Okay, so I'm gonna...
House Stark
Heavy
Knights
bolts.
for
I'm
my
gonna shoot
guys.
for that unit.
Yeah, House Stark makes sense. Well, it's a bit,
Line of sight.
it's a bit obvious though, isn't it, man?
So he's not moved this time?
4s.
3. Why? Not moved. Why?
Yeah, so House Vardus, Bannerman, a House Raven. It just allows me to. The paint scheme wasn't a particular house, and it also means that I can do whatever I want.
1 miss? Yeah, whatever. 3, we want 1.
Oh dear God, Elliot Cam. What do you mean, Marv?
So 2 at -2.
Thanks for joining us, though. You know, well, you can see. Let's see how close you can get to me.
6 wound dude on that unit.
This is how we should do Elliot Cam from now on.
Stop with the minuses. Minus 2 ones. Save. Save.
Oh, I can see it on the
Save.
replay, and it's awful.
Save.
Power level are
Save.
red-headed
What's one?
stepsons of the Warhammer 40 game. Red-headed stepsons?
There was one storm shield.
Yeah.
Tanked it like a boss.
I'm not sure I agree with that.
So this bolt is going to do the same dude.
Whatever.
Didn't want to ally with Space Wars, so went for House Stark Knights instead. I think the name's a little much. The perfect name for the Gothic Mecha Knights. The leader's name is the Mockery of Mercy for OTT goodness. The leader is called... Oh, you asked my opinion, dude. I gave it. That's like the best art installation of recent time. Yeah, ban Marv. Ban.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He's dead.
He is dead.
There we go. Marv banned now forever.
You banned it.
Yeah, banned him.
Banned hammer.
He said Elliot Cam is the thing of nightmares.
It is.
Yeah, I'm very agree.
Well, the thing of dreams.
Yeah.
So,
Nightmares are just dreams that you can't handle. Marv. Forgot my audience for a minute, sorry Elliot.
So I've got another 4 fights at the end of that. I've killed the other...
You found it.
the one with the scouts.
So there's 3 there.
So Mikey's killed them veterans
They're outside of 2.
and removed
Well, I can't stand in there because it's just probably...
remove the contemptor. So Kev's getting really angry and salty about and trying to make it so Mikey can't score more
They
points.
didn't shoot you anyway. It's only them 2 that shot it.
What's the score now at the end of Blood Raven's turn 3? You've scored another 4, so you're on 13.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's 13-3, Blood Raven's Deathwatch. And at that time, let's have a quick look. The England game, it's still 1-0 in the 73rd minute.
Good.
So this is a more exciting game, isn't it? More has happened in
Entrance
this.
Dark's comment there is just beautiful.
I know. Well, Marv's crying now, even though he said that my face was the thing of nightmares. How does that work?
I don't know. If I knew, I'd tell you it.
You been up to much hobby-wise then, mate? That means me. Not really, no. I built an armature at the weekend because I had a buy at a tournament.
You know what?
So I was like, yep, I'm just going to get myself some armatures and build one of them. Baby Knights. Took a nice little pose picture. My gallant with his hand on my armature's back, like rubbing his back. It's okay, son. But I have just moved into a new building, which has got a lot more space for painting now. So I'm going to try and get my Blood Angel Scouts and Slam Gwinius painted up. So that'll be nice. I'm trying to get... I've got a nasty list for GT for the Heat 3 in December, so I'm going to try and get that painted up. I'm starting a new job in September, so the more I can get done now, the less stress I'm going to be in the long run. What about everybody else, though? What's everybody else been doing in the world of Warhammer? Thinking of calling a Knight Valiant Sacred Genocide, if I do get one. Mine all have cheesy names, to be fair. One of mine's Manus Domini, which means like Hand of the Lord. Eternia, what is it? Eternia Victoria or something, which is just like Eternal Victory. Yeah, got some Stormcast to do on it, that's nice. I'm picking up an Iron Jaws army for that hallowed game, Age of Sigmar. Still painting Blood Angels. Oh, I love Blood Angels.
He stood still, he's going to shoot them guys down there.
Will you broadcast Kill Team games of 40k? Most likely not broadcast. It's something that we'll look at. It'll most likely be YouTube videos because that is our main medium at the moment. Trying to finish the Raven Wing, but I need a break of painting black. I can imagine painting black. There's a name generator in the Knights Codex, mate. Lol. No, you don't want to use that name generator. I Am Tip is painting himself a Tumbler army.
Sixes.
Nice. Dark Eldar is strong.
Yeah, got it. Actually, that was -2 and 2 damage. Oh, actually, it could have even done the -3 and 2 damage.
What's going on with the game? What's going on with the game?
So basically,
he's charging Gabriel Seth.
Gabriel Angelos.
Yeah, Gabriel.
So the Watchmaster, who's in the middle of no man's land in front of that Leviathan, is going to charge Gabriel Angelos. 8. He gets in with an 8.
Yeah.
So there we go. Now the Watchmaster fights the Chapter Master.
I can't intervene, so as you were.
2s. Do all at once.
Yep. Nice. Well done, James, for getting into unit. I've just finished my degree. It was hell. I'm sure you'll love it.
3 wounds.
3 -3.
For them Blood Raven Angel. Gabriel Seth Angelos.
I'm going to command point that one. I've got 3 left now.
Did Hellstorm reply? Yeah, so I did. I basically just said that we'd probably make YouTube videos as opposed to stream. Streaming something that we're trying. We have the facilities. We used to. That's our background. We used to stream live games. Then we moved into doing battle reports for the new codexes and such. So the majority of our medium, our content at the moment is YouTube. We are going to move. I don't know. We'll probably do a bit of all, to be honest. But it is probably going to be mostly YouTube videos. But watch this space. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. What reception we have. Okay, so Gabe has flattened the Watchmaster. Got Warlord for Mikey, so I'll put your score up to 14-3.
There was no point in not because it's kind of I've lost on objectives, so yeah.
May as well just go. Go for big kills.
It wouldn't be okay.
What are you studying at university, James, if you don't mind telling the world?
Yeah.
They're going to put pans on their heads and charge each other in true Simpsons tradition. Oh, Mod Hawk, I just really want to make you a mod.
See if that being another 6 then.
Yeah, can you imagine?
That would be funny.
That would be very funny. See, what have you got left? You got those 3 units.
I did biomedical science, so the wet side of science. Mechanical engineering's cool though.
I have 6 Marines.
A bit more maths here than I enjoyed. I'm sure you'll love it, dude.
I've got a 4%, but it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, biomedical science wasn't fun.
He has a 3 apartment saving and 4 of him. Sure.
It's done.
And I'm not in the cover, so you can't hit it. There we go. 3. It doesn't make any
3 real estate.
It doesn't make any
free real
difference
estate.
to him, and he's not in cover, so let's play by the rules.
Whoa there.
Whoa, rules. Exciting. Oh, that's what I'm just shooting at. I'm just stuck behind the thing going beep, beep.
So it's getting to the late stages of the game now where people start getting beardy. But it is tournament practice, so it's all fair play. This isn't the sort of content we usually do. We usually do more narrative themed stuff, don't we?
Yeah. No, Mikey normally runs a list of 9 Leviathan.
But to be fair, most people normally use a casual list, and then Mikey brings up 4 or 5 Forge World units. And then goes, it's only medium strength.
This is only medium strength.
Did you know I can hear you?
I agree with that.
How can you hear me?
I can hear
Don't
what
come
you're
over
saying.
to here. If you want to speak to me, reply in the chat.
This is a perfectly fine list that we're taking out of.
Yeah, everyone else will be using that, to be fair.
If I was
We're
using
gonna be using a
I'd be
laptop.
quite happy about this. Because at this point, I'd have tabled them. He's brought some Leviathans that are useless against them.
Okay. So shooting base. It's like, I'm going to move my face sorry, I'm going to heal the Leviathan. Whatever.
No, you're not.
So I roll it in,
Yeah.
in the box.
Roll it in the box. 2 wounds, it goes up. Mikey is mean. Yeah, Mikey is really mean. Well said, Viking.
Leviathans will shoot him.
Whatever. Can you move? Yeah, move. Ha ha ha, useless.
8.
I'm sure it will be, man. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. James, that was 2, sorry.
4 0 1 2.
Whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
4's rerolling 1s and 2s from Leviathan. The Tech Marine did heal him at the start of
so
this
many
raid.
1s and 2s.
Where's he firing?
And normally it's like, look at all these things.
He's firing into that lone captain there.
So rerolling all of these, that's what Ken
Wow. Rerolling all the 1s and 2s because he's stood next to his chapter master. A glorious chapter
How can that be a
master.
glorious chapter master? Have you seen his forehead?
Hey, I painted that really well.
No, you didn't.
So it's 3
You painted as well as he could be painted.
It's a good way to celebrate the eve of the next text-to-speech device release, which is tomorrow.
How many?
All them.
All of them wounds on the watch captain. 4 up saves.
Okay.
He is dead
10,
as
10, 12 wounds.
he's
14
taken
wounds.
He's got
14
6. He's got
wounds.
5. He's dead.
He only has 5,
Slight overkill.
so he is dead.
I blame Mikey's dice.
So these 3 scouts are going to shoot that guy in the building.
Whatever.
Mikey's 3 scouts over them that objective and in the top
Yes.
middle
Right.
right.
2 wounds.
2 wounds firing
2
into the.
drops.
No.
Kills him. Boom. Killed the unit.
It's been like that since turn 1.
Kev, I believe he's out of range. So at the end of my turn 4.
It's the end of Mikey's turn.
3 more points.
He scores
4
another
more
3,
points.
4 more points, which makes it 18 to 3.
Who's closer?
That was that scout.
And it's also the time where we check. Oh, it's still 1-0 in the 81st minute to England.
I can't even see the damn scout. That's a long way to go.
So we're going into turn 4 now, is it?
Turn 4, yeah.
Turn 4.
Turn 4 for Kev. So it's
Kev's turn 4, so
These 3 guys
turn
shoot.
4 Deathwatch. Then 4 guys are
2
shooting the
hits.
scouts, 2 hits.
Supposed to win. 1
Falls
wound,
to
minus
wound,
2.
1 wound, -2. Failed it, so that's the scout gone.
And then you
Pop.
can now table it.
Oh, so Kev, you score another point.
So that's the end of Kev's turn. Kev scored another point, which makes it 18-4
Turn 5.
altogether. Going into Blood Raven's turn 5. So Mike is just going to do a bit of shuffling around to make sure he's got line of sight.
I'm not being
Right,
range.
I'm going to advance him.
I went to Sheffield Hallam, mate. Up in Sheffield.
That's a good one.
And I've got on for a teacher course next year, which will be at Liverpool Hope. Teaching chemistry, which will be sound. More money for my Age of Sigmar armies, which Mikey's making us all get.
I'm not making you do anything.
He is, he's forcing me.
It's alright, Elliot. I want to play with my army.
He hits me when I say no.
Once they sort out the answer thing, I will play with my Skaven army, all 200 models.
It's okay, I'll probably have like 150 boys, so it'll be fine.
I enjoy don't have boys.
You have hard boys.
Yeah, you can't get
Can
150.
they see through the wall?
Yeah, you can. They've gone down in points.
Just wondering what you're measuring at.
Where's 30, 36, so he can't reach, so they're going to start moving.
I'll stay within 3 of that. Yeah, I'll stay within 3.
These scouts are going to hide.
I like the fact that these guys are just there going, we're going to stay alive because
Yeah,
we're out of range of all your stuff.
I don't know if James is hearing me. I think he has.
Like, you roll first.
shooting phase.
So Mikey's shooting phase now.
Leviathan's gonna pop smoke. So now he's -2.
So the Leviathan's pop
Why
smoke, so
would I
he's
shoot
-2 to
Leviathan?
hit now.
I want to heal him. Sorry,
Ow.
Mikey's going to heal him.
As you go into the shooting
He's
phase.
thrown the dice off the board. Goes up another 2 wounds. So he's back up to 8 wounds.
Can I let you go back?
So he did jump down to 2.
No.
Chef, did you enjoy it, Monkey?
20 if you want, so I don't care.
Okay, so that's the end of my turn. I score 5 points.
Chef
That's
Hallam
fine,
or
does
Chef
the game
Uni of
continue,
Chef?
Mike?
So this is the last turn roll. I've just scored 5 points.
Okay, so this is the last turn roll now. On a 1 or a 2, the game will end.
I'm a bit concerned about that dice I've just thrown down here. I feel like that's going to be the first turn roll now. No, it's gone.
It's melted.
It's gone.
So on the 3 up, it carries on, Kev.
Get it in the box.
On a 3 up, it carries on.
It's gonna be.
But are you
It's gonna be.
no, it's your turn.
No.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Oh,
your
wait,
turn
first.
5.
Oh.
Oh, we're being stupid. Kev's got a whole turn. Kev's trying to get it out of
What the hell am I thinking of?
unit.
I'm
It was a
gonna
good
get
laugh.
the
Good,
one
I'm glad, Monkey. That sounds good.
I'm gonna shoot that
Toad
scout.
Soul is saying good evening, everyone, just as we're doing the does the game
2
continue roll.
This is the scouts.
Yeah. 1 wound. -2. Dead.
I'm going to command point it.
Still dead.
Still dead.
1 scout sergeant.
Scout sergeant is laughing at you.
Scout
Does the game
Sergeant.
continue now,
So
Mike?
now Kev scores a point.
So Kev has scored a point, so that makes
Woo!
it 18-5, I believe. That's the
Let
wrong
Elliot
thing.
catch up.
I'm going to
18-7.
minimise. Sorry, Toad Souls just joined us just as we're ending.
It's going to be 18-6.
So it's 18-5 I've got.
6.
Why is it 6? Did you just score 2?
It's just,
I got 2 that turn, and we've had 5 turns.
Okay.
yeah, is it sure he's on?
I got that one once.
You know, at the
He's
end of
held-
your turn when I shouted 18-4 and no one corrected me, I just took that as that was the
Sorry,
I
score.
thought you were listening to Kev because Kev's right.
I couldn't hear you because of Mikey.
18-6.
I couldn't hear you.
I'm going to do an honest review about the dice tray, guys, because you don't know. It's very bouncy. It's really good, but it's so bouncy, it's unreal.
It's
You
incredible.
couldn't hear that. We're saying that the dice tray is really good, but it is quite bouncy. That's why all the dice keep flying out of the tray.
It's okay. We're going to get one from the Knights of the Gaming Table thing because they're all like wooden and nice.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do that.
We're going to buy them in wood.
Okay, so I'm going to carry on.
Get wood.
See if the game carries on once Elliot's finished typing.
Got wood.
See if the game carries on.
On a 3.
On a 3 it does.
It does carry on.
And it does carry on. We're going into turn 6 now.
Go on then.
Kev hates it.
No, I don't hate it. He's just going to kill all my stuff. How far?
8 inches.
Why?
Really good day.
Just back from stripping
Down
Paul
the
away, but yeah,
Why
I
does it
didn't
move
know why.
It does. It's on full moves, it was 8.
It's not on full.
Top bracket.
If you miss the dice box, you miss the shot, should be the rule to balance out Mikey's nasty list. I just heard excuses, to be honest.
To be honest, the amount of 6s I rolled that fell off the table.
Yeah, if we counted all the 6s that Kev rolled that went off the table, Kev would win.
I seized.
Kev did seize off the table.
Yeah, Kev sees the initiative roll that went on the floor and was a 6.
Kind of needed that.
So the Honoured First is asking who's got what left then. So from what I can see, Mikey's got 2 rapier batteries that are the heavy bolters. He has a scout stood on objective.
Another unit of scouts here.
Another unit of scouts there where he's just pointed to.
He's got 3 characters. 2
3
heavy
characters
bolters,
behind the
2
Leviathan.
rapiers,
and the
Leviathan
Leviathan-
is healed back to full.
And
Yeah.
the Leviathan's back up to full wounds. That was
The
one that
Leviathan's
was
back
on
up to
2
full wounds.
It
It
was
was
on-
on
it
2
was- it
wounds.
was on 2.
It's
It's
gone
that
back
he-
up.
It's in
That I
top
killed.
bracket.
And
Well, it's
then
not on
he
full
used-
wounds, is it? But it's in its top
He used
bracket.
Armour
Yeah.
of Contempt.
So it's back up to 8.
The one that should have died.
8 to 16 is its top
He used
bracket.
Armour of
It's on
Contempt
2s.
to not die.
Full working on it.
And now he's back in full.
And what's Kev got left?
3 intercessors.
3
Kev has 3 intercessors left
That
on the
Armour of
board.
Contempt.
Kev, I'm going to shoot some storm.
That Armour of Contempt was actually the thing that did it.
Oh yeah, just won the game, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
shoot you
whatever.
now. It's 3s re-rolling 1s.
Whatever.
Hey Organ UK, thank you for joining us. The match goes well. So we've just sort of summed up what people have got.
So that's 3 to wound.
Mikey has quite a lot of stuff left. 2 rapier
no,
batteries,
three
3
to wound.
characters, 2 units of scouts holding objectives and a Leviathan. Kev just has 3 intercessors.
I'm gonna
Mikey's
give you a
now
nice shot.
firing his storm cannon.
So that, can we just check
A
how
ray?
many wounds that is?
3.
Well, looking to go out in a blaze of
9,
glory.
10,
Yeah,
11,
exactly. The
12
storm
wounds
cannons are
and
going to
a
end
minus
the
three.
game for us, I
Okay.
think.
3 of them are -3.
He's got 12 wounds to make on his 3 intercessors.
12 wounds to make on the 3 intercessors at -2.
3 of them are -3. The rest are
-3?
3 of them are -3.
Sorry.
So 2 dead.
2 dead.
2 dead.
2 dead.
He survives.
Yeah.
1 of them survived. So
one of
now,
them has 9 wounds to save.
so 9 wounds,
9 4-ups.
4 up saves.
3 ups.
9,
No,
4 up saves.
I think he's dead.
Clearly, he made 2 of them.
He
3
is
of them.
dead.
so he died
The intercessor
6 times over.
is gone.
That was indeed a good game.
There you go. There's the good game handshake.
That was really actually, it was actually quite scary.
It was actually quite close until it wasn't.
So let's update the score. Mikey, how many VPs have you scored?
I score another 5.
You score another 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
So that puts Mikey on 22. So it's 22 to the Blood Ravens and 6 to the Deathwatch at the end of the game.
And actually, because it's a tabling, I'd actually go ahead and score line breaker as well.
Yeah,
Give me another
so because it's a tabling, Mikey would go ahead and score a line breaker, which would give him another point, so that would put him on 23.
Head, you killed 327 plus 291. And I don't want you killed. Nah, a point. Kev killed about 700-800 points.
Kev killed about 800 points of Mikey's list. Mikey's killed the full 1750.
Until he passed them 2 on the contempt save.
The England game is still 1-0 in the 89th minute. Yeah, we finished a 1750 GT game before England had finished playing their game. Brill, so what's the plan then? Are you guys going to have a little sit down and talk about your lists and what you thought was strong?
You're going to just talk to the chat now for an hour.
I'm just going to talk to you guys now for an hour.
Yeah, Kev can sit down and have a chat about how it went, or you can ask me some questions.
Do you want to? We can't really fit 2 of us on, so do you just want to come and give an honest review of how you think it went?
Yeah.
And then you can summarise. So that's what we're going to do. You got to see the decision-making process in full.
It'll be better for next time.
It will be better for next time. I'm not going to be crushed up against this glass cabinet, so we can do some interviews and stuff. Veterans of different chapters can't match the Blood Ravens. No, they can't, because Blood Ravens do have that Sega plot armour. So the logic there is that we should have more Leviathan Dreads at football matches.
That is true.
I think that's how it works, yeah. Let's have a look. Better than the World Cup. Organ UK says, yeah, so I'm going to let Kev jump on now. Thanks for being lovely with me. It's been nice to be with you. Kev's going to have a little bit of a chat to you about his list. Maybe think about what you would change or how else you could play
What I would
it.
change?
Your
Roll
mistakes,
dice better?
the mistakes that you've made.
Oh, hello everybody. My gosh, I don't get what they all just chat to this. This is scary. Why is technology going on here?
Finally, you're back. Almost stopped playing
I'm just
Blood
gonna shout, like,
Ravens for
these are
the
the 2
wait.
chats.
If just the most recent ones. If anyone asks you a question,
That's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my list is kind of fun. It's not that competitive. It's not trying to be. It is a bit of a laugh, and it can shoot people up quite well, as Mikey found out. It does need a bit of luck with dice, but it's there to be more of a bit of a laugh and have fun at throwing the skulls. You don't need aggressors. You don't need aggressors in Deathwatch, because aggressors don't really do anything. You don't give them anything too much. Ideally, what I would want to stick in is some Terminators in my veterans and have more veteran squads in there. I've put intercessors in because they're kind of fun, and the extra -1s on their special issue is kind of nice, but it's not the best thing in the world. Veterans with frag cannons rock a fat one. They're amazingly good. Bit expensive, but you want to get jump pack veterans in there with them and Terminators, at which point you kill stuff. And if you're going to the Eye of Hellstorm thing in August, you might be seeing some more of that. This is more to get a this is more to just get a nice list together for this and paint some stuff that I've not had using. And maybe qualify, who knows. Got to win games. So yeah, it's a fun list. It's kind of nice. It can kill stuff. I get loads of stratagems to use. More if I'm playing against aliens, which is always fun. And I kind of playing against the Imperiums. It's not quite as good because I don't get to use all my stratagems. But yeah, it is a fun and interesting list. It kind of kills stuff, and can be quite scary when it all goes right. Unfortunately, getting seized up, well, Mikey winning the roll and then me not seizing, meant I got lots of my stuff killed. I needed to actually go out and kill his scouts first, push things back, take out some of the aggressors before they get there. The Raven Guard with their aggressors getting in, scouting in, is really, really annoying. Reavers are excellent with the special issue ammunition. I may have 10 at home that I've been painting. They're excellent, and they are a good laugh. They're a bit expensive for what you get though, because but they can nice to deep strike in and kill stuff. But yeah, those are the Deathwatch. Have any Corvus Black Stars? Yes, I have 3 of them. They're really, really good. Again, if you come to the event in August that Mikey's organising, you may end up seeing some of them. I don't know, can't compare lists, but there might be lots of veteran squads and Corvus Black Stars.
It helps I'm not playing.
Yeah, I am. But if it helps, yeah, I've got them. Corvus Black Stars are awesome, especially as now they can really mess with alien races because they're Black Star missile launcher, not the missile launcher, the which one fires chaff? No, the one that gives a -1 if you fly. It's the same thing.
Skyhammer.
No,
No.
same thing as what your flyer's got. Fires the.
No, it's a Skyhammer.
No,
I don't know. The anti-air.
the anti-air thing.
+1 to hit.
No, you've got one which gets you reroll once the armor saves of 1.
Halo
Halo launcher. Infernum Halo
There we
launcher.
go.
That's it. Remember the name.
That was dreadful.
I know that was dreadful. But the Infernum Halo launcher gives a -1 while that's in Supersonic if you have the fly keyword, which means that most alien big things, so all your Eldar and Dark Eldar grav tanks, all your Tau battle suit, all your Necrons. Oh look, them destroyers. Here's an extra -1 to hit the thing that you've already got a -1 to hit against. It makes it pretty legit and survivable, especially when you run 3 of them into somebody's face, all filled with nasty, horrible squads of killing us. It's kind of fun. Just have to try and avoid them turn 1 table ins. Anyway, I think that's enough from me.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Right, I'll jump over.
Mikey's going to come and have a word.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Hey, Grenler, how you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in. So, guys, I think that was a bit of a nasty game on my part, but I hope you did enjoy it. Obviously, that is the practice list that I'll be taking to Heat 1. So if you are going to Heat 1, then you can start your tailoring now. Is 1-1 on the football score, by the way, guys, if you are interested in football. I really want England to lose. I apologise, but, you know, you've heard of the bet. I hope England lose because my housemate will be going bald, which will be very, very funny.
You can't say that.
But no, so obviously what went well, my turn 1, clearing up all of Elliot's. Kev's infantry was really good, but then Kev's turn 1, retaliating with the Leviathan and the Mortis Dreadnought, absolutely decimating the Leviathans, leaving one, and then killing one turn 2, and nearly killing the other one, which is basically those 2 5-up saves basically won the game for me. So if that Leviathan would have died as well, then I would have been a bit screwed. I only had heavy bolters then to take out the Mortis. I'm a very nasty man, exactly, and that's why we're all friends. If you're friends with me, you know, keep your friends close. If you're keep your friends close and keep me closer, yeah, maybe. Hey Zuruk, how you doing? But no, so obviously after that turn, then it was kind of, I killed the contempt turn. It was a bit of a mop up after that. It was a bit very nasty of me. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed watching. Obviously we haven't done live streams in a while. I hope you enjoyed this format. We're going to try and actually, if you did enjoy it, and you want another one, then do let us know. Do comment, you know, just say that was cool or whatever. You know, say Elliot's crap. Or I hate Elliot. If you say I hate Elliot, that means you want another stream, so it's fine. But yeah, so what we'll do, if you are interested in live battle reports like this format, we'll try and do them probably like maybe once a month, maybe special events like this one, and we'll rearrange this. Annoying Blood Raven says, "Hey, that was cool. We want more." So that's not right. I said, "Say I hate Elliot." Plays Blood Ravens, doesn't use any psychers. Yeah, I know it's not very fluffy of me, but they're very. To be fair, librarians are very expensive. They are quite good when they work, but when they're not really doing anything, then they're a bit expensive in my opinion. I despise Elliot. Says I am Tib. I am Tib. That is the correct answer. But no, so what we'll do, we'll set up this. We'll make it better for one live streams and for battle reports. We'll make it better, see if it works. But no, so that's been the live report. So thank you very much for watching, guys. We are going to call it a night. So do enjoy the England game. Elliot's coming to say bye as well.
Hello.
And Kev wants to come in.
Oh,
Come in,
might
Kev.
as well.
Come
Let's
in.
get us all in.
Let's move back a bit.
Ah,
There we go.
hey.
So, guys, we've been Hellstorm Wargaming. You guys have been fantastic, and hopefully we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.
Ta-ra.
Bye.